Welcome to the Dirty Sports NBA Saturday Night Challenge. What is it called?
Well, this is the All-Star Skills Challenge. We got the three-point contest. We got the slam dunk. We just got done watching the Skills Challenge. Bam Adebayo took home the Skills Challenge. He was 1,200 plus 1,200. He actually had the least amount.
Well, let's start with who we are. For those unaware, most
Sure.
of you should know. I am Andy Ruther, host of the Dirty Sports Podcast. On my left is Nicholas Dalessandro,
Hello.
our amazing video editor, filling in all night. Joe Praino had his leg chopped off. Bad news. The leg was chopped off. Joe now has one leg, and he will not be here. So thoughts and prayers go to Joe and his leg, which is now officially gone.
What do they call that? Amputation, right?
Yeah.
Is that right?
It was officially amputated, and please send out the good vibes to Joe because that leg is no mas.
So it's got a prosthetic.
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 Actually, Joe is on his way.
Just keeping the seat warm for him.
And you will be here all night.
All night. You can see my pretty mug right here.
Yeah. So we will be obviously broadcasting both the three-point and slam dunk competition all night long here from the Smut Studio. If you want to enjoy the festivities, I suggest cracking open a fresh Miller Lite beverage, the original light beer, the official beer sponsor of the Dirty Sports Podcast. And I also encourage everybody to leave comments in the YouTube section. We will be looking at comments throughout tonight's live broadcast. Give us a like. Leave your comments. We'll be here. Join the fun. Join the festivities. This is always a very exciting night of the year.
Also, leave some predictions in the YouTube comments. Who do you want to win the three-point contest? Who do you think's going to take home the slam dunk trophy? I think we're going to be doing some predictions once Joe gets here.
So the participants of the upcoming three-point competition are, once again, to remind everybody, Davis Bertans, Devin Booker filling in for Dame Lillard, Devontae Graham, Joe Harris, the reigning champ, Buddy Hield, Zach LaVine, Duncan Robinson, and Trae Young.
Also, Damian Lillard is going to be a musical guest now for the event, which I'm looking forward to most.
Dame Dollar.
Dame Dollar.
Can we talk about your outfit today? Let's
Sure.
just.
What do you want to talk about here?
You have worn this shirt every day, I think, all week.
Well, you also have to understand, I came out here to California thinking I'd be here for 2 weeks, so I packed about 3 weeks of clothes because I always overpack. Now I've been out here for over a month, and I'm running low on clothes.
Did you really think you'd be out here 2 weeks? Did you really think I was going to let you leave? Look at the content we are churning out as we speak.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't been in Michigan, my home state, since the day after Christmas, because I went to Pennsylvania for Christmas with my family.
Okay.
Then I went to Colorado for New Year's with my girlfriend, and then I came out here. So not only am I packing for 2 weeks, I packed for 3 different states.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm low on clothes right now. Thankfully, my dad, Rondale, coming out here February 23rd.
Shout out to Ron.
Oh, can't wait to see him. We're going to have
The guy can riff. I've seen videos.
You have.
The man can play the guitar.
The 6th string. It's his, if Twitter is to you, the 6th string is to Rondale.
I'm not sure what that means.
You're God on Twitter?
I'm not a god on Twitter.
I mean,
I'm just a man. I'm just a man who has multiple Twitter accounts and makes a few dollars off of it.
Yeah, but you run it.
Thank you. Thank you, Nicholas Dalessandro.
Sure.
By the way, we have Queen Latifah, who is currently performing. Our TV is muted here in the Smut Studio. We have no clue. It looks like it's a montage with the NBA Cares. It's a very serious song. And I do have a question about NBA Cares. How much does the NBA really care? Clearly, they don't care about China. I'm going to go political out the gate. The NBA cares, except if you're Chinese. We don't care.
Is that right? Really? You don't think NBA cares about? I mean, like China's
You must have
huge in the NBA.
You must have missed all
Well,
this.
Obviously, I know the dilemma with like LeBron James, China, and all that. But like China,
Okay.
like, is huge
Perfect.
for like foreign broadcasting and all of this. Like that's the biggest country outside of the United States.
I hate to cut
Is it
you
not?
off. I hate to cut you off. Joe is here.
I have to go get him.
Can you please get him? I'm gonna hold down the fort.
Yeah, I gotta put on my Tevas.
Yeah, just throw on your Tevas. Just put the mic on the ottoman there, please, Nicholas. There we go. And I will. I'll handle it from here. I'm already hopping in the YouTube comment section. Okay, he's on crutches. Don't take your time. Let's chop, dude. You got keys? Make sure you get keys. Hopping into the YouTube comment section, Chris Vasiento watching this at work. Hopefully Nick and Andy keep this PG-13. I think Nick and I were doing a great job keeping it PG-13. Now, Joe is here, so good luck with that. F-bombs galore when Praino gets here. But yeah, guys, we will be here all night. I don't know what is happening with Queen Latifah right now. It looks like a very soulful song to show how much the NBA cares. Once again, they care unless you're Chinese. Then they're like, yeah, we really don't care. Not so much. Our business interests lie in this huge economy of China. Therefore, I am going to call them out on it because that's what we're here to do. I'm excited for this three-point contest. Joe Harris won last year. I think a lot of people were rooting for him last year. Again, we said this on last episode of the Dirty Sports podcast. I think guys root for the white guy because they're the underdogs, I guess. I don't know. But I'm not rooting for Joe Harris this year. I think I'm rooting for Buddy Hield from the Kings. I like his jump shot. I think it's silky smooth. I got to see Buddy Hield play in the NCAA tournament in Anaheim a few years ago when he was in college, and it was fun to watch him as the Sooners destroyed the Oregon Ducks down at the pond in Anaheim. And ever since then, I've really liked his jump shot. It's fun to watch. And, yeah, that's who I'm rooting for. But it should be interesting. You know what I think would make the three-point contest a little more interesting is if they had big men, although big men can shoot threes. But you know what I think they should really do about the slam dunk contest is they should do like a 6 foot and under slam dunk contest. Like how many guys in the NBA are 6 foot and under? Probably not that many, right? Maybe do like a 6 foot and under slam dunk contest. That'd be great. I don't know, but guys, I do want to promote something real quick while Joe is getting in the elevator and coming up to the show. We dropped our brand new Venice Beach 3-point contest. We filmed it yesterday. Nicholas Dalessandro did an amazing job. He filmed it. He edited it today. It is currently up on YouTube. So you should really watch it. In fact, I am going to put in the comment section the link for our own 3-point competition with Nick, myself, and intern Aaron, Twerks with Wolves. That is now in the comment section. Joe Praino has arrived. He did not have his leg chopped off, like I said, to open the show. He is here. He is alive. Barely. This could be a struggle tonight, guys. Help him out. Do you need anything? What do you need? A fresh Miller Lite. There you go. He's here. Let's set him up. Do you want to sit between me and Joe tonight? You want to big boy it up? Okay. Big boy it up. Don't go. Yeah, go around that way. No, go through here. Go through here. All right. He made it. This is good. I'll get you on the mic, Nick.
Has nothing started? Nothing of importance?
Nothing of
Who won the
importance.
skills challenge?
Bam Adebayo.
Wow.
There we go. All right, Nick, you're on mic 1. Joe is on mic 2, and you guys are all queued up, and we are all ready to go. The crew is officially here. And I was just making my predictions. I said I'm rooting for Buddy Hield.
Buddy Hield for 3-point. Okay.
I don't say he's going to win. I said I'm rooting for him. I loved his jump shot. I said when we saw him in college in the NCAA tournament, I think it's a nice, smooth, clean-looking J.
But who do you predict? I want your predictions.
Who do I predict?
Yeah.
Buddy Hield. No, actually, I'm going to go Trae Young.
I think that the whole deep three aspect of those money balls at the end, that actually might help out Trae Young in his favor. He's known for that deep shot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with I'm gonna stick with the Miami vibe. I'm gonna go Duncan Robinson.
Okay.
For your prediction. That's your prediction.
That is my who I want and my prediction. I'm gonna double down.
I'm gonna predict Trae Young, and I think I'm gonna root for Booker because we need to get Booker out of Phoenix.
Oh.
Free Devin Booker.
Wow, this is a huge promotion for Mountain Dew. When's the last time either of you had a Mountain Dew?
I do enjoy Mountain Dew.
Really?
I'm not sure I've had one in the last 5 years, but it is. Maybe I've had one at a fast food restaurant, perhaps. Like if it was on the draft. I do enjoy Mountain Dew. Not gonna lie.
Can we talk about
Not
Trae?
as much as I enjoy Miller Lite,
I had a
but I
Baja
enjoy it.
Blast. Baja Blast last night with you at Taco Bell.
I know. Hold on. I don't want to cut anybody off, but we got to discuss Trae Young's hair. I have had discussions with Tug Coker about this. What? Just make the hair shorter.
I think his hair is horrific, but I think this is good for his game. I think it is Trae Young not giving a shit about his hair tells me a lot about Trae Young, the basketball player.
He cares more about his basketball skills.
Yeah. He's like, I don't give a fuck, bro. He's like, I get in season, I play, in the off season, I get a haircut. Like that was the Dirk thing, that was the Nash thing. A lot of times they'd get their hair cut in the off season. They just didn't even think about it.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Russell Westbrook's got to go to fucking, the mall and get ripped slasher shirts, get fake blood to pour on them. He's got to get like girls' yoga pants. It's a whole process.
Yeah.
I don't mind Trae Young's hair. I actually think for his look, I think he pulls it off.
What is his look? Homeless guy?
Just like, yeah.
What is this look he is going for?
He's the light-skinned basketball 3-point specialist. I think it works for him. No? You guys don't think you guys don't like it?
I'm not sure it works. I don't think it works, but
I think you're the only one
It's different for sure.
who likes Trae Young's hair. I don't know anybody else.
Oh, well.
Davis Burton's looks like he could have been in Inglourious Bastards as one of the Nazis.
Who has the best hair in the NBA? Because there's a lot of great haircuts.
That's a tough question. The best hair in the NBA.
I mean, LeBron's is growing, like his hairline is moving forward. That's pretty magical. It's, I know I'm a LeBron slurper, but for a guy whose hairline is moving forward, that's you got to give him props for that. He's reversed the aging process.
Who do you like in this contest, Praino?
I like Trae Young. I mean, how do you not like Joe Harris coming off of last year? So I think those two guys.
I gotta hop in the YouTube comments. real quick.
But I'm rooting for Booker because I think we need more attention on Devin Booker. We got to get Booker out of Phoenix.
Booker, Grand Rapids guy.
Yeah. Hopping in the YouTube comment section real quick. Shout out to Jared Lloyd. Jay Lloyd says, "What's worse, Nick's guac take or the Trae Young hair take?"
Ooh.
Praino, what's worse?
I mean, I feel like the Trae Young hair take is a matter of opinion, whereas not liking guac, it's not even guac. He doesn't like avocados.
That's
Yeah.
essentially the same
Or
thing, isn't it?
anything that goes in guac. You don't like tomatoes or onions.
Isn't guacamole essentially avocado? Like, what's the difference between the two?
Guacamole, tomatoes, onions, spices,
Is that the difference between the two?
and
Guacamole and avocado?
avocado is the main ingredient in guacamole.
Guys,
You're like, what's the difference between milk and cereal? It's like, well, one goes in the other.
I've said this before. I'll say it again. It's the texture. I am a picky eater when it comes to texture. Some things just don't go down the hatch for me. It's the reason I don't like condiments. I think things are great by themselves, and I like them all natural. I don't see the problem with this.
Dude, guacamole is natural. Comes from avocados.
Texture.
How much would it take to pay you to eat, like sit at a restaurant and just eat guac and chips? Like you couldn't do that?
It doesn't disgust you. You just don't like it.
I mean, it's somewhat disgusting. I've actually puked from mustard
eating
before.
From mustard?
From mustard. I've puked from mustard before.
Some
At
millennials.
least mustard's got like a sour taste. I understand.
You've puked
I
from
don't understand
mustard.
somebody throwing up because of mustard, but I understand somebody having a foul opinion of mustard. I understand somebody being like, I don't like mustard. Avocado, it's like barely has a taste. It's just good for you. It just adds what I think is a great texture to many things.
I've had avocado before. It's not like I'm opposed.
When you say you don't like avocado because of the texture, you're basically saying, I don't like ice cream. Like, that's the texture of avocado.
Not necessarily.
It's a creamy.
It's kind of like a mashed potato almost.
Yeah, you don't like mashed potatoes?
I love mashed potatoes.
You're so lost.
I believe we might have. Is this your mom in the comment section?
I don't know.
Let's
Is
see.
it?
Is it? Yeah. Michelle. Hey, Mom. What's up?
I was like, my mom? I hope not. I hope she hasn't figured out how to use YouTube.
What is Michelle saying?
She's asking if you've ever tried ketchup.
So actually, no. One time.
I almost feel like we have to talk to Michelle about it. Michelle, what did you do to your son? What is this deal? What is this? Did you like waterboard him with mustard when he was a child?
We were at a McDonald's when I was
He's
young.
like, I vomited because of mustard.
I was young. I don't know when it was. My mom was like feeding me French fries. I was probably like 6 years old, and she tried to sneak a little mustard onto one of my ketchups one time, or on one of my French fries, and I immediately, once I noticed it, I spit it out immediately. I was 6 years old.
So you do eat ketchup?
No, he doesn't.
I don't eat ketchup.
No ketchup.
No
Okay,
ketchup.
We went to Fatburger the other day. I said, "You want some ketchup?" Dude, he looked at me like I asked if he wanted the most repulsive thing ever on his fries. Dude, I'll be honest. Never in my entire life, ever, have I met somebody who doesn't like mustard or ketchup.
Or ketchup.
I mean,
do you eat hot dogs?
Yeah, you had hot dogs with
Just plain?
cheese,
Cheese, okay.
All he loves is cheese.
shredded cheese.
I've learned this.
Or the melted cheese. That's a nice little hot dog touch right there.
I mean, I got my work cut out.
Michelle, how did you put up with this?
Yeah.
I mean, poor you, just trying to cook a meal.
I wouldn't tolerate
This kid
it.
being like,
I wouldn't tolerate
This
it.
kid being like, where is it on the texture form?
I'll just be honest. I wouldn't tolerate it. I wouldn't. If I was raising you, and I kind of, no offense, Michelle, kind of am at this point. I got some work to do. Not that you haven't done a fabulous job, but I have some work to do. I would not have tolerated it. I'm picturing, and I love you, Nick, but I'm picturing Joe. Can you imagine? Because we both grew up in big families.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
By the way, I'm looking at the 3-point contest rules, which they're laying out for
Okay,
us.
yeah, lay that out. Cut across what I'm saying.
It's they're showing us the distances. The corners are 22 feet. The wings and the top of the key are 23'9", and the deep balls are almost 30 feet. They're 29 feet 9 inches. Your scoring stays
what she
basically the
said.
same. Orange balls are worth 1. The money balls, my favorite part of 3 contests, money ball is worth 2, and now the dew ball is worth 3.
You gotta love the cross promotion.
Nick's like, I'm out on the dew balls. They're green. They're making me think of avocado. I won't touch them. The texture of the ball is slightly different.
I was actually the only one yesterday in our 3-point competition to actually hit a money ball.
Okay, but let's be honest. You shot a combined, guys. And I'll just full disclosure for everybody who watched the video. Aaron messed up and didn't film the entire first take. You made a combined of 17 attempts. You made a combined 5 shots. I'm sorry, combined 34 shots. You made 5.
6.
So what you guys do?
6 shots,
You guys
actually.
did 2 rounds of 3 balls?
No, well, here's the thing. I was the first one to go, and I went first, made 3 balls.
3
Aaron-
of how many shots did you take? 15?
15. No, we took 17 shots.
So you had here's what you did. There was 3 shots at 5 spots on the court.
1 money ball at each spot?
2 money balls at the end with
Okay.
the dew balls.
2 so 15 shots and 2 money balls.
Correct. I made
And
3
were the money balls
first time.
especially long?
The NBA range.
Got it.
All right. Well, we can discuss the video. It's up on YouTube. Watch our contest. Trae Young at the gate is it's looking all right. Moneyball's huge. Oh, and he missed it.
He hits his first two and then misses. I feel like Trae Young though is going to be way better from the top and the wings as he's showing here because
Yeah.
the guy's a point guard. The guy's never shooting.
The do ball.
The guy's never shooting from the corner, almost ever.
I feel like if Trae Young wins this, they just need to get him a hairstylist. Like for free. So he doesn't have to worry about it. Clearly, like he's not worrying about his hair now. Trae Young is off to a rough start. At this point, he really needs to pick it up.
I feel like Trae Young's jump shot looks difficult for him considering the ease in which he seems to shoot it in the game. I feel like he's maybe overshot in practice this week. Seems like he might be a little bit tired.
All right, the money ball is huge.
Big money ball there.
He really needs to come up big on
he
this last
needs this
drive.
last rack. He got his money ball.
Needs this. Really struggling.
What is this? Is this a full rack of money balls?
Trae Young struggles with a total of 15 points.
Yeah, I think the last rack was all money balls, and he made one of them. Missed both do balls as well. Doesn't bode well for Trae.
It really seemed like he was struggling to shoot. It didn't seem very easy for him.
Well, let's just be honest. As I look in the YouTube comment section, Ruther picked Trae Young to win, enough said. The Ruther curse wastes no time during the three-point competition. Trae Young definitely not advancing.
I think the reason Trae Young struggles, he's really known for his kind of shot off the dribble, coming off of picks, catch and shoot. The whole set and shoot for Trae Young doesn't work for him, I don't think.
Is that what you've modeled your game after? You love the off-the-dribble jump shot.
I love the off the dribble. I love the run.
Now, Devontae Graham is brick city out the game.
Devontae Graham hit the backboard from the corner.
Devontae Graham, go home. You're drunk on Mountain Dew.
I mean,
He's not even close. Devontae Graham forgot how to shoot a basketball. There we go. Got one. All right,
Wow.
money ball.
do you think through two racks at NBA distance,
Bro, airball, the do ball.
you would be better than Devontae Graham has been?
Me?
Yeah. So what is the deal now? You get
I'm confused.
There's one rack that's all money balls. Has this been a thing for a while? Because
Well, he's going to come back because he just did good on that. The do ball.
hit the do ball.
He's already tied with Trae Young.
Well, because he had a huge all money ball rack.
And now he's in the lead. He's beating Trae Young.
He was smart. He hit his money ball rack at the top of the key.
Yeah, I like it. Now, this is the Andy Ruther spot of the court, as we know, Nick. This left baseline. Love this.
Shorter distance.
That's right. All right, 18. Devontae Graham also will not advance.
Who is Devontae Graham?
Well, he's on the Hornets.
See, anyone on the Hornets nobody knows about. It's kind of how it works.
Do either of you know where Devontae Graham went to college?
No, I have no idea.
I have no clue.
I have no idea where most of these guys.
Would you like me to look it up?
YouTube comments. Where did Devontae Graham go to college?
I'll look it up. Devontae Graham,
Went to Wichita State.
the University of Kansas.
Ugh.
He was the second round, 34th pick in the 2018 NBA draft.
Do half of these guys continue to the next round? Is that how this is working?
I'm not sure, but I guess they get to pick whatever rack they want, clearly, for the money ball.
Yeah,
Correct.
I don't even like the money ball. I don't even like the full money ball rack. Every rack's got a money ball. I like that. That's
Now, I heard if two white guys make it, it will not count because white males' opinions do not matter at the NBA
because
contest.
this is
three-point
Kobe's
contest.
weekend.
This is my guy right here, Duncan Robinson, off to a hot start. He's going to
Ooh.
hit 2 in a row and then miss the third.
Ooh, you just jinxed him, Nick.
He did.
Ah.
Said anything.
I like Duncan Robinson being just an ode to white chocolate with his 55.
A very white name, too. Duncan Robinson. Could you get any whiter than that?
I mean, although also, like, how are you not playing for the Spurs if your name is Duncan Robinson?
The do ball, everyone's struggling.
The Twin Towers. This guy needs to orchestrate a trade to the Spurs.
Duncan
immediately.
Robinson is struggling. Now, the only person to hit the do ball so far
The do ball.
is Devontae Graham. Duncan,
Here we go.
he needs this do ball.
He got
Nails it.
Duncan code red from the do ball from Duncan Robinson. Oh, he likes this side.
He likes the front right key.
I do love these Miami Vice jerseys.
They're really smooth. They're really fresh looking.
Big money ball round here.
He's got all his money balls in the last rack.
There you go.
Take your time, dog. You got time.
You got time.
See how he just put a little bit of extra time in at the end?
He
Got
does.
the lead.
A little too much time on that last
But he
one.
does take the lead ahead of those first two contestants.
That should be enough to get him into the next round.
Duncan Robinson looks like the white guy that was really good at basketball.
Yeah.
He's just got that white guy who's good at ball face.
Now, where did he go?
Bro, I don't watch college basketball. I can tell you where fucking Trey Young, Zach LaVine, Buddy Hield, Joe Harris, and Devin Booker went. Otherwise, I'm out.
I mean, we're going to have to be Googling this all night. He went to Michigan.
Oh.
Okay, that makes sense.
Kind of remember that.
Yeah, I kind of do. Devin Booker.
Somewhere Tug is rolling over.
Devin Booker
great.
went to Kentucky. I do know that much.
Yeah.
Granville High School right here.
Oh, really? Is that Michigan?
Yeah, right next to Byron Center, where I grew up.
Devin Booker,
Devin Booker, 2 shots on the first rack.
which
both,
isn't bad.
Both with he got both to bounce in. So he's showing a little bit of touch.
All right, Devin Booker's lighting it up now. Now, again, Devin Booker is a fill-in for Damian Lillard,
Yeah.
who's injured. But
Which is why I liked him out of the gate and why I'm rooting for him is we need to get a little like Devin Booker. A lot of people think Devin Booker should be in the All-Star game. I'm one of those people. And look at him look at. By the way, makes both do balls.
Both do
picked
balls.
up both do balls, shot both do balls without barely looking at the hoop.
Takes the lead, not even
Look
the
at him,
last
he's on
rack.
fire.
Yeah.
Free Devin Booker. Oh,
Airball.
but he's got it. He's got the lead. Big last rack. 27.
27 points. Devin Booker in
With
the lead.
7 seconds to spare.
And I like the Los Suns jersey. The little Spanish flair. His shot just was looking smooth. This was me when I got in my groove.
I was just gonna say he was looking like Andy Ruther
when I hit
out
5
there.
threes in a row.
Yeah.
Were you a little concerned? I made my first 1 out of 6. Were you like, Ruther's going to eat shit?
Because I actually predicted it in the video. Even I said, I have a feeling Andy Ruther's gonna hit his stride. He's probably gonna beat me without the money balls.
17 shots for a total of 19 potential points, correct? Because 2 money balls, are they worth 2?
The 2 money balls, we did do ball rules, so there were 3 points.
3. Did anybody hit a money? You hit a money ball.
I hit a money ball.
So what were the total scores?
I had 5. Aaron had 3.
So you hit 1. You hit 2 other shots besides your do ball.
Correct.
Yeah.
In 17 shots.
Correct. Not my best performance.
And
He had
Aaron?
7. Aaron had 3. So me and Aaron actually hit the same amount of shots, but one of my shots was from NBA range.
So let me just say this, Joe. It was one of the worst shooting performances I've ever seen from both these guys. And then they proceeded to play one-on-one.
Ugh.
And
We
Nick
have to talk about one-on-one.
Nick didn't
It'll
score.
Be another video.
That would be another video. Nick didn't score a point against Maharis.
Wow. 2-11?
Spoilers.
No,
7.
it was so bad to start. I was filming. Since I won, we decided we needed a runner-up. These guys had to play one-on-one. I decided that we had to bump it down to 7 mid-game. Neither of them scored like the first 10 minutes. And I was like, guys, I can't do this all day.
So it's 7-0 skunking by Maharis.
Maharis skunked.
Winners outs.
Yeah, winners outs. There was a little drama before we started playing yesterday on the courts.
Why was that?
Let's not divulge Praino how it played out. Let's just see Praino's reaction.
Go for it. I'm going to get another Miller Lite.
Okay,
The official sponsor of the Dirty Sports Podcast.
that's right.
And the best goddamn beer in the world.
Actually, if you're drinking a Miller Lite right now, tweet at our friends at Miller Lite. Let them know how much you love and appreciate that delicious 96-calorie beer.
I'd like to see some tweets from anybody watching letting us know, in order, 1 through 3, what they enjoy most. The 3-point contest, the dunk contest, or the greatest Pilsner ever made, Miller Lite. I'd like to see an order.
Yeah. Okay. Well, tweet at Miller Lite. It's at Miller Lite. Let them know. But this is what happened yesterday. We got out to the courts at about 11. We got out to the courts at about 11:15, 11:20. All the courts were taken, but it wasn't that busy, if that makes sense. Like, they weren't playing full court on the main court by Muscle Beach. Anyway, there's one guy shooting by himself. And we just walk up and just start shooting. Fair, right? Oh!
I'm on the fence. I'm on the
every
fence.
court
I
is
don't know.
taken at this point. Everyone.
He's
every
by himself.
Court.
He's by himself.
To me, this is essentially the exact same scenario as the angry airline passenger video. Have you seen the video of the guy punching the girl's chair? I am fully like, the thing is, yes, the chairs recline. Yes, you should be able to join somebody on a court. The polite thing is to say, can we shoot with you? Can we shoot here? It's just etiquette. It's just basketball.
I disagree.
It's worldwide basketball etiquette.
I have never once been asked
Well, it doesn't mean because other people are assholes that you too should be an asshole.
by himself. We just start shooting. We're not playing a game.
Right.
We're just shooting.
I understand.
We didn't ask to use his ball.
Yeah. And what did he say to you?
So we just start shooting, and he goes, "You're not even gonna ask."
I agree with him.
You're the only one. You're the only one.
Well, I'm the only one who played basketball. This is like
That's not true.
This is basketball etiquette. It's
played,
basketball etiquette. You ask somebody if you can shoot on their hoop. You do it all the time.
It's
you,
not
we
even-
play,
it's
we
a
played
play-
one-on-one,
This
and
is
we
ridiculous.
played one-on-one, and you were like, "What's winners outs?"
This is ridiculous, Joe. I've played on those courts more than you for sure.
First of all, what happens in Venice is not. This is not the world. There's also people sleeping on my doorstep. That is not.
This is
not normal.
This is
you ask if you can shoot.
It's a public
standard.
No, it's not.
Standard.
Dude, you're ridiculous. Our buddy Hield's up.
You didn't even tell me what happened. I cut you off and I told you what was going to happen.
You're ridiculous.
I told you what was going to happen. Standard etiquette. Can we shoot with you?
There's literally.
Why wouldn't you do that?
Let me finish. There's eight hoops. It's a public basketball court.
There's 10 tennis courts too. You don't just hop on a tennis court.
He's shooting by himself.
You just ask.
We're
That's
not
it.
we're not playing a game.
All you had to do was ask.
So he says something to me. You guys aren't even going to ask?
He's right.
He's not right. And I say, "Dude, we're just shooting." And then he goes, "You're being rude." I go, "Dude, I've lived here 12 years. Not one single time has anyone asked to just shoot on a hoop. I don't own this hoop. He doesn't own that hoop.
It's not about him owning the hoop.
It's not. Hold on.
It's
this
is
not
just
playing
standard
a game.
basketball
No.
etiquette.
There's a difference between that and there was.
This isn't even an argument.
Let me fucking finish for once ever. He's not playing a game. It's not like later. Hold on. Jesus.
Buddy Hield, big finish. Hit every money ball on the last rack.
It's
Finished
not
with
later.
27.
It's not later on where a guy wanted to play full court and came down to us and said, "Hey guys, do you mind if we play full court?" And I said, "Yeah, go for it. We'll go to another court." Those are different situations.
Okay. Are you done?
I'm done.
It's standard basketball etiquette to ask somebody if you can shoot on their hoop. Standard.
It's not.
It is. This is worldwide. That's how you do it. Is it cool if we shoot here? And honestly, the thing is, when one guy is shooting, and if there's other guys playing one-on-one, or there's a bunch of people playing on 21, yeah, he can't really say, no, you can't. But it's standard etiquette to ask. It's just standard.
He's shooting
and the
by
thing
himself.
is you're giving – I understand. I don't understand what you don't get. Like, just why wouldn't you ask?
Because, again, I'll go out there a fair amount, right? And if somebody brings their own ball, Joe, I have never once cared if they just started shooting on my hoop. Again, it's a public court. I don't own that hoop.
I understand you don't care. You're the kind of person that you're basically saying, I don't care if I let somebody merge into traffic and they don't give me a wave. But standard etiquette is if somebody lets you cut in front of them in traffic, you wave. This is international decency. You come in front of me, I give you the thanks. You hold the door, I say thank you. You show up to somebody's court to shoot, you ask. Now, he's a dick if he says, no, you may not. 100% he's wrong then.
This guy was such a little bitch Then I said, do you want us to play somewhere else? He literally said, I'm done for the day. He took his ball, because then I offered, do you want me to go somewhere else? He took his ball, completely walked off all the courts.
Let me ask you something. If you hold the door open for somebody
It's different.
and they don't thank you, are you an asshole for saying no thank you, or are they an asshole for not thanking you? It's essentially the exact same thing.
I disagree.
Well, I think this is understood by everybody who's ever shot hoops. You hold the door for somebody, they say thank you, end of fucking story. You let somebody in traffic, they wave, that's the deal. That's just you. I would never walk up and just start shooting on somebody. I would always be like, hey, man, can I shoot here with you?
Yeah.
And I would do it if it's one guy. I'm not going to drop into a game, obviously. But if it's one guy, he's a total shithead if he says no. But you do politely ask.
I think when every court, by the way, Burton's looked great. I think when every court is taken in this situation,
Not to mention, every court was taken. Every court had a game or at least 2 or 3 people playing at the same time.
yeah, this was the only court where there was a guy just shooting by himself. And again, we didn't just start playing our own game.
So you're shit out of luck. You now have to ask a guy if you can shoot with him.
Nah, disagree.
Well,
I mean,
I would say in my life, the amount of times I've shot on a court and somebody joined me, I would say, including in Venice, which obviously is one of the shittier places in the world for just mankind and how they treat each other. But I would say 80% of the time, people are like, hey, man, can I shoot here? I'd be like, sure. I've never once said no. Ever.
Sure.
I've never once said no, ever.
Me either.
But it is impolite if they don't ask me.
Well, back to the three-point competition. Levine needs to get real. I don't think he can make it, even if he hits all these.
I think having his money ball rack after the do ball kind of hurt him.
Oh, and he got hot here.
But he still
Man.
is eliminated.
And he
How
made
many of these guys move on that now 26 is it? Were you only moving like 4 guys on?
The bar has been set really high.
So it's Burton's, Hield, Duncan Robinson,
Yeah, I think.
and Booker. Zach Levine, by the way, many people tagged me in it, showing off his near 360 foul line dunk. Get this guy in the dunk contest immediately.
Well, he's already done it, obviously.
I know, but I mean, lots of people have done it multiple times.
Is there anyone who has won the dunk competition and the three-point competition?
Yes.
All right, we got.
I think I'm trying to think if there's somebody that's won both. I know guys have competed in both, and Kenny Smith won the three-point contest and competed in the dunk.
The Jet.
All right, we got the reigning champ Joe Harris here, off to a nice little start.
So he needs a 26 to avoid elimination.
Yeah, the bar has been set high.
Joe Harris, Virginia boy. I can tell you another Virginia boy, Tug Coker, absolutely asking people permission to shoot on their hoop. Guarantee it. Guarantee it.
I'm sure Tug would.
Yeah. And I'm sure he would say that's the respectful thing to do.
Dude, let me put it this way. I'm Mr. Manners, as you know. I think I am.
Well,
Hold on. I think I'm great with manners, and when people are rude, it bothers me. This is a surprising one.
Well, I'll tell you that if there was a Mr. Manners handbook, which I think there is, you missed a chapter.
Okay.
If you want to be full Mr. Manners, it's the polite thing to do.
Joe Harris, all the money balls in the last rack. Oh, he's not going to get it.
Choking.
He's choking away in that last.
They do call him Choking Joe Harris.
He's going to come up just short. He will no longer be the NBA three-point
I mean,
champion.
let's talk about haircut problems. Joe Harris used to have a little bit of a side part. Now he's kind of going with the short do. He's kind of going with the same length all around look. He's going with the early Jack Johnson look.
Joe, I would
not a good look for Joe Harris.
I would consider you a pretty good movie connoisseur. Was Davis Burns? Was he in any of the Indiana Jones as a Nazi?
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Right, he looks like he would be in an like his father was one of the Nazis in.
Like he was definitely a background player in Saving Private Ryan. Like he was running through that It was his brother who stabbed the guy in the hallway.
Okay. This will be fun with Nick. Let's get Nick back on here.
Oh, only 3 advanced. That's why.
Nick, what Indiana Jones movies have you seen, and have you seen Saving Private Ryan?
So I've seen, I think, all the Indiana Jones movies.
Okay.
This is ridiculous.
I haven't seen Saving Private Ryan.
Doesn't that blow up your Back to the Future theory? And, like, how you haven't, like, Indiana Jones, I think, came out on almost a identical schedule of Back to the Future.
1980 was Raiders
Yeah.
of the Lost Ark.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's even earlier.
84 was Temple of Doom.
Here's where I think it happened. There was a new Indiana Jones movie that was coming out when I was into movies, and I felt the need to catch up on.
You're not talking about, like,
All
the
these.
recent one.
I think I saw them. I want to say like 2012 or 13, something like that.
So it is. You did catch up for the most recent
Yeah,
Indiana Jones.
yeah. It wasn't worth it to catch up, but I mean, some of the early ones, not bad.
Yeah. Some of the early ones are not bad. That's
We almost watched
this
Back to
guy.
the, we,
It's
al-
Best I'll
unbelievable.
give you.
we almost watched some of the Back to the Future last night. We almost watched it. I didn't want to pay. I was too cheap.
Oh God. There's got to be a way to get Back to the Future for free, right?
We settled for the AVN Awards of 2019.
What's the AVN Awards?
Correct.
Bro, it was ridiculous.
What's going on with you? Is your mom still in the comments?
Michelle,
Michelle, your son
she
and
doesn't.
your,
Nah, you don't have to explain what the AVN Awards are.
your
If
son,
you know what the AVN Awards are, you
your
know.
son and his weird stepfather are watching the porn awards
On a Friday night.
while they discuss whether or not dropping in on somebody's free throw shooting is fucking acceptable. This whole goddamn place is out of order.
I wish we had a GoPro for that incident, by the way. He stormed off the entire
well,
course.
he's clearly an asshole, but I'm
He-
just
he-
I'm
he
just
was.
telling you. I'm telling you. His overreaction. It's you. This is the airplane incident. The guy punching the back of the seat is a gigantic asshole. But if you put your seat back without asking somebody to put your seat back, or at least double checking on the status of the person behind you before you put your seat back, you are an asshole. You don't just these days. This is like the war that's ongoing. The ongoing argument on Twitter right now. You can't just recline. You recline your seat with the way seats are these days. You destroy somebody's laptop. You destroy somebody's legs.
So what's the again? I always say bigger picture. What's the bigger picture problem, Joe?
Everybody's an asshole.
Well, that's part of it. What's the bigger picture problem? As far as the airplane.
Well, they're scumbags and they're cutting down everybody's leg room to save
Exactly.
goddamn money.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
I see all these debates going on about moving the airplane seat back, and I think not one single person's like, well, maybe we should have more room on a plane. They shouldn't shove
Well,
us in a sardine box.
But that's the thing. Back in the day when seats originated, there was way more room, and they made it so that you could recline. Now they're cutting down the distance, but they're still allowing the recline, and it's fucking up. Like, I've seen people's laptops and iPads get destroyed. I have personally had my legs destroyed. I'm up against your seat whether you like it or not. There is no way for my knees not to be up against your seat and coach.
yeah.
If you don't turn around and ask me if you can recline, I hate you. I will say that you can.
I don't recline. I'm also 5'9".
I will say that you can. Just like I will say that you can shoot on my hoop.
Yeah.
I will never deny you that right. But if you turn around, you see I'm 6'4", you ask, and I go, sure, and you still do it, you're kind of a jerk anyway.
Yeah.
But absolutely. Shout out, by the way, while we're talking airlines, shout out to Paul from Delta Customer Service, who's got me in 2 Delta Comfort bulkhead seats for my trip to Colorado due to my injury. Paid for coach, injured my leg, upgraded to Delta Comfort bulkhead. Shout out to Paul from Delta. 5 stars.
Well, I wish United was as good as Delta, because they still owe me money for flights. Okay, back to the All-Star game. We have Buddy Hield, Devin Booker, and Davis Bertans. Who do we like here to win?
Booker.
You like Booker.
Going my Grand Rapids boy right here.
You're going to
I'm
go hometown favorite.
I'm on Booker as well. He was the opposite of Trae Young. It looked very easy for him to
It
take
did
those
look
jump
easy.
shots.
It looked natural.
Now, Burton's also big guy, gonna be easier.
Yeah.
Hield also a great shooter. This is a nice little
I like this.
threesome.
I like this threesome. What do you think Burton's line to girls is?
I play in the NBA. I have a 14-inch penis, and I'm a millionaire. They're like, that'll do it.
Yeah, that works. That definitely is a game changer. All right, Davis Burton's. I feel like no one's rooting for him though, since he does
Absolutely not.
look
I
like.
believe there are very many people that are rooting for him.
All right, so he hits the money ball, which was huge.
Smooth. It is a
I will say it's a good-looking jump
it is
shot.
a textbook J.
It's a good-looking jump shot.
High release right up in front of his head.
Yeah.
Easy from just that was smooth with the do ball.
Yeah.
It's a very easy shot for him. He's still you can tell he's still not just like he's not a crazy knockdown shooter, which is crazy to say because he's in the NBA three-point contest and he's in the NBA. He probably had a high school game where he hit 40 threes.
This is a spot right here. He hit every money ball in the last round. Let's see if he can
Look at
repeat
the
that.
different spin he's getting with I feel like this is a mental thing.
Yeah, this is
He
crazy.
get such great backspin on that rack.
Yeah, great with
Meanwhile,
the money ball.
every other one's kind of like meh. He has picked it up on this side of the floor.
A nice finish.
Not bad.
22.
Not bad.
22.
I don't think 22 is going to get it done
Yeah,
because this is it. This is the last round. They only do 2 rounds, right?
correct.
Which is dumb. Why isn't the finals 2 people, mano y mano?
That do ball. We need to get a do ball version for the Venice Beach courts. And then when that guy comes back and he shoots. Oh, by the way, to wrap up that dude on the Venice Beach courts, when I said I've lived here 12 years, this has never happened, as he walked away, he goes, I've lived here longer, suck it. That was the last exchange we had.
I mean that was a very can I speak to your manager like Susan?
The 12-year line?
Yeah.
But it's true. Never have I had this problem. Okay, Devin Booker. It just looks so natural. Okay. Right as I say that, he misses
See,
too.
As opposed to Burton's, that high jump shot, Booker from basically right in front of his face, but
Yeah.
smooth.
It's a really crisp looking shot.
Picking it up here.
Who would you like to see Devin Booker playing for?
Anyone but
T-Wolves.
the Suns. The T-Wolves?
Yeah. Put him up with Russell and Cat.
God, I mean, what? You're just sending him from wasteland to wasteland?
Yeah,
NBA
absolutely.
wasteland? This guy
From the
fucking,
desert to the snow?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Imagine that, though. You got D'Angelo Russell, you got Karl Anthony Towns, and Devin Booker. Tell me that those guys can't make a run.
They
can't make a run.
They can't make a run. Hey, Praino, I learned this the other day about
Stanga, tell me.
Nick. He has this huge thing for D'Angelo Russell. It's odd.
Underrated. Passes the look test and the sniff test.
I'd like to see Booker. I mean, there's a lot of teams I'd like to see Booker.
Booker comes in strong with a 26.
How about Booker on the Mavs? Just like a pure shooter with those 2 big creative guys. I mean, Luka, the passing. Also, I mean, Booker on the Lakers is
Goodness.
game over.
Oh my God.
Like finally put a true real shooter on that team.
Who are the Lakers giving up for that?
I mean, everybody except for AD and LeBron.
You got to give up Kuz.
Of course.
I mean, it's too late, obviously. Booker, once again, not going anywhere, which is kind of crazy. Sponsored by PayPal. The Suns sponsored by PayPal is kind of hilarious. What is the funniest NBA sponsor?
Clippers Bumble's
Bumble.
pretty
Yeah.
funny.
Bumble's funny, yeah. I mean,
What's this?
Sacktown's got Blue Diamond Almonds.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Maybe Smoothie King Arena, New Orleans?
No, I'm talking the jersey patch.
Okay.
The fact that you got to, like, rep a patch on
So
your thing.
Buddy Hield starting from the other corner.
Yeah. And he's going around the racks.
Interesting move. Seems to
But
work, though.
he did finish with 7 seconds last time. So, clearly not a problem with him for speed.
He's on a
Ooh.
run. Buddy's on a run.
He's going to need one of these 2 do balls, though.
Bricks the do ball.
Top of the key for Hield's going to be interesting. He could knock down all these. I don't mean to jinx him, but he could.
Moneyball's huge. Got
all
it.
of them but one, including the money ball.
All right.
Do ball.
Do
Do
ball.
ball needs it.
Ah.
Oh, it's going to be it's going to be close without that do ball.
It's going to be tough. He's got to go.
He's feeling it now. Now he needs and by feeling I mean the pressure, but also
Moneyball.
he's got it.
Needs
He's
all
got to
these.
make all these.
He's got to make all of them.
Oh no, he's got his rack of money balls now.
Oh.
He doesn't need to make all of them at all. He's got it.
Oh,
Oh my God!
need it. Money!
Yes! Buddy Hield coming through with a huge final shot.
Hey, what did I say? Who did I say I wanted to see win? Buddy Hield. Ruther curse no longer a thing.
You picked Trae Young, he washed out immediately. But you liked Buddy Hield, which is nice.
I liked Buddy Hield.
Buddy Hield.
You remember we saw him?
NBA 3-point champion, NBA biggest teeth champion 3 years running. This guy is collecting hardware.
Yeah.
Risky move, by the way, using your Moneyball rack as the last rack because you could run out of time.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it a lot.
But the suspense.
The confidence.
We know he doesn't drink Mountain Dew. Look at the shape his teeth are in. Buddy Hield, not a soda drinker.
No. They're good looking teeth. They're pearly white. I don't do the soda. I couldn't tell you last time I had a soda.
Yeah.
Now what do these guys do with these? Does this just go up somewhere in just a random room?
Man cave, right?
Just in the man cave?
I mean, it's like, I know it's been a while since Cribs was on, but you've seen Cribs, right?
I gotta give a shout out to John Madison in the comment section. Buddy Hield becomes the first player to win both the Derby and the 3-point contest.
Yeah.
Too soon, John. Too soon.
Well, you know how like a lot of athletes, they'll trade jerseys with other athletes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is essentially in the same room as those jerseys.
Yeah. He's trading horseshoes with Shannon Sharp.
Kristen Ledlow with an interesting outfit tonight.
Yeah. Dressed like a
man.
dressed like a
Charlie Chaplin.
Yeah, dressed like a 50s woman, like in a crazy Broadway show that's like, I'll put on this hat and no one will know that I'm a woman. See, because I got a double-breasted suit.
Yeah. Well, congrats to Buddy Hield.
Yeah, good for Buddy Hield. Bring that trophy back to Sacramento.
Yeah.
The first trophy in the history of Sacramento. For anything, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't even think youth soccer teams get trophies in Sacramento. They're just like, we refuse to give trophies here. Look at them peeling up that Mountain Dew spot off the floor.
They should call it Sacktown.
Yeah.
There's not much there.
By the way, I like Sacramento.
Really?
Yeah, it's not bad. Good culinary town. A lot of good food.
Got a little donation from the Hunneman. Shout out to him.
Hey, the best nation. Donation.
He asked if you ever saw Andre Drummond at Wayside.
I did. I actually took photos of Andre Drummond at Wayside.
What is Wayside?
Wayside is a club and a bar in Mount Pleasant, Michigan, which is the city where Central Michigan is in. If you go to my Instagram, my photography Instagram, Nick Dale Prod, you can see some of my photos of Andre Drummond performing at Wayside with his crew.
What's he doing? What's he performing?
He's a rapper.
I just missed. What is Apple Arcade?
I have no clue.
Apparently, it's some kind of new gaming arcade.
Speaking of
thing.
gaming,
Yeah.
should we discuss what you and I have been discussing?
Oh.
This is gonna be a big bomb for the dirt balls.
So February 23, Rondale is going to be making a visit to Los Angeles.
Your father.
My dad. He's going to be bringing my Xbox with me. So stay tuned for the Dirty Sports Twitch channel as well as Dirty Sports Gaming.
Wow.
Nick has been making a strong push in my year.
I've been pushing the gaming as well. I gotta say, I prefer the PlayStation controller, but I will adjust. I will adjust in this situation.
You like the DualShock?
Yeah, I also just why are the Xbox controllers gotta be so goddamn big?
Now, that's a big ongoing debate because the Xbox analog stick is kind of to the left.
Yeah.
Whereas the DualShock is kind of lower. Xbox, you actually get a little more control with the thumb being closer to where you're holding it.
Yeah, but also if you go pad style, with PlayStation you have the option.
Yeah, but there's also a pad on the Xbox controller.
Right, but it's so goddamn big. Then I'm all the way up.
I think that you might be overthinking. When was the last time you played an Xbox?
So I occasionally play in the Laugh Factory Twitch afternoons where we play some games, and they have Xbox. Not my preferred style, but I make it work.
Okay. All right.
So what do you envision?
Also, why isn't there a universal this button? Is it like I feel like Xbox and PlayStation just coming together at like an international United Nations sort of table and saying like we're just going to call this button
A, X, Y,
I mean,
B. Yeah.
we have X. The PlayStation's all shapes,
I agree.
and Xbox is A, B, X, and Y.
Yeah.
Not A, B, C, and D. Not up, down, left, and right.
Yeah, I agree. A lot of people call the PlayStation button, they call it O. It's actually circle.
Right, because they're all shapes.
It's all shapes, whereas opposed to letters on the Xbox.
Now, we're still commercial break before we start the slam dunk contest for everybody following along. What do you envision, Nick, for the Twitch channel for Dirty Sports?
You know, you can expect a lot of gaming content. I'm thinking a lot of 2K since, you know, basketball season's going to be in full swing. So there's probably going to be a 2K franchise is my thing. Me and my buddy, shout out Tyler Clements from Central Michigan. We had a
T-Dog?
yeah, 100%. We had a little franchise game on 2K going. I kind of want to implement that, or there's gonna be a fantasy draft of players, and then a lot of trading and drafting going on.
Will you ever leave my couch once you get the Xbox?
Oh yeah, 100%. The only time I'll be playing the Xbox is if we are streaming or recording.
Okay. Because I feel like you're a big fan of the couch.
I like the couch.
You like the couch.
Especially if we get a new couch.
Okay, we're working on it.
Yeah, we'll see.
By the way, for a story from the past, my buddies just sent me a couple of my friends just sent me a video clip and somebody just yelling "Moneyball" at the end because and it was a reminder of a story that I've long forgotten. I once watched the NBA All-Star Saturday at the Green Door Pub, which is outside on basically Stratton Mountain in Vermont, and my brother got us kicked out. My brother was at some point kicked out of every single bar in the ski lodge town in Stratton, Vermont.
Which brother?
Mikey. But he was kicked out of the Green Door Pub one time, one of many times, for screaming Moneyball at the end of every rack during NBA Saturday. At the end of every back, Mikey went, Moneyball! And they asked him to stop, and he refused. He said it's NBA All-Star Saturday.
Speaking
and
of,
I will not stop yelling Moneyball.
Speaking of your brothers, Joe, I'll tell you what, man. If you are not subscribed to our podcast. An all-time great. We went back. It looks like we get a little Dame Dollar rap performance.
Should we turn on the sound for this, or?
Wait, are you telling me Damian Lillard is too injured to play in the All-Star game, but he can perform?
Yeah, this is a little confusing.
I mean, obviously, he's not exactly doing a Backstreet Boy style dance performance, but we have to turn on the volume for
Yeah,
this. We
please,
must.
Please.
Is this going to mess us up because
No.
we're on?
He's not even on microphone yet.
I'm just saying because we're on
No,
monetization.
we have to. We have to have it at least.
The mics will barely pick
Yeah.
this up.
Hey, Nick, how about a refreshment here?
Yeah, I got you.
So as we watch Dame perform, we re-listen.
And somebody else, apparently.
Yeah, somebody else. We re-listen to
The turtle story?
the San Francisco Part 2, which is available on SoundCloud. So much of that whole night, epic.
The San Francisco Part 2, meaning the original. The original San Francisco recording. Is that what you're talking about?
Like Part 2, we did 2 parts of a road trip podcast.
Right.
Ah, nice. Nice cracking open that
We did
Miller
2
Lite.
parts of a road trip podcast.
It was par- it was
We're talking
part-
about the turtle
Yes,
incident. Okay.
we're talking about the turtle incident. Pretty classic.
Now things were removed from those episodes.
Oh, yes.
Are they back in?
No.
No. Okay.
I-
We're just talking about a second part.
I did play him the unedited.
Yeah.
The edited version is up on SoundCloud.
Yeah.
7 minutes difference.
Not bad.
I mean, I can't remember laughing.
I feel like we
At
need
the
I feel like
unedited.
we need an animation of the turtle story. I feel like we need to we need an animator to recreate that. By the way, that is an ongoing. John is in LA now. I feel like we need to get John in here. Just the amount of stories when I hang out with my brother,
He's
especially when
fascinating.
other people are around, he'll remind me of stories that I've forgotten.
I had forgotten about that night, Joe. I had forgotten that your brother had asked why baseball players wear hats
Yeah,
and if he could keep jumping on the dugout.
yeah.
Like I had,
He was like the SEALs doing it.
and I forgot that he kept farting on us too.
Oh yeah, disgusting.
He's a gross individual. Although I shouldn't talk. God knows what my apartment probably smells like that you walked into. Nick and I had $23 worth of Taco Bell last night. I was so reckless.
I saw that, and I saw you blacked out the last
I
four
would-
of your credit card.
I would just like to point out, I got 2 Taco Bell items. Andy ordered 8 Taco Bell items and finished them before I finished 2.
I had 8 Taco Bell items.
Look,
And candy.
When I go Taco Bell, I go big. When I go Taco Bell, I usually go at least a couple of double-decker Supremes. I go a steak soft Supreme. I usually go back. I go with Doritos Locos or a couple of Doritos Locos.
I did that in homage to you.
In homage. Yeah, so when I go big, I go.
He was kind of repulsed by me, to be honest.
What did you get?
I go steak quesarito, no sour cream. Very filling.
Yeah, I don't want to be filled up by one thing. I want to mix it up.
Yeah.
I want
Okay.
like multiple taco action. I can honestly say I've never had in my whole life, and I've had a lot of Taco Bell. I've never had a burrito or any sort of large.
So you never had like the chalupa?
No,
Okay.
I've never had any large ticket item from Taco Bell. All tacos and like because I want 5 things.
You ever get the $5 box?
No.
Oh my God.
When they introduced the double decker taco when I was in high school, and when I go, I'm getting a double decker or 2, and then I'm just gonna go, okay, what am I adding onto that? Maybe a steak soft Supreme. Then they added the Doritos Locos. I'll throw a couple of those in there. I'm usually like a 4 or 5 taco guy.
Here's a question.
Hold on. Little Wayne.
Look at this. Look
Okay.
who it is. It's the robot.
Bring up what you said to me the other day. It's a perfect time
What did I say?
about Little Wayne.
I mean, I don't even recall.
Gee.
What did I mention about Lil Wayne? I think he's a top 5 rapper all time.
Right. I remember. I think this is what you're referring to, correct, Andy?
Yeah.
Now, Andy said top 10. Andy said you said top 10. To which I said, look, is he in my top 10? No. But when you get to the 10, it's really a kind of a matter of personal preference. I am sort of offended that you said he's top 5.
Wow. The robot on The Masked Singer this year.
Top 5 is.
Who's your top 5, Nick? If you're going to put Little Wayne as a top 5 rapper, give me your other 4.
You put me on the spot right here like this.
Because I can quickly name 5 guys who are clearly better than him.
I mean, again, let me just say this before we do this. Music is taste.
Sure.
You know, everybody likes what they like. But rap, as in a comparison to music in general, like, you can't really argue with, like, flow. You can't really argue with, like, pushing the limits of the game. Like, I think sometimes comparing rappers of an era is not really fair.
100%.
And doing what guys were doing. That's why, like, for me, I don't, like, no matter what somebody does going forward, it's going to be hard to put Rakim out of my top 5.
And a lot of it, too, is who you grew up listening. Like, obviously, I grew up in a time when Lil Wayne was huge. So I grew up listening to the Carter 3, Carter 4 middle school.
You do have to give us at least, I mean, what's the rest of your top 5 look like, kind of, at least? Who's your favorite rapper of all time? Who, in your opinion, is the greatest rapper of all time?
I mean, I really, like, for me,
You're going to struggle with this.
I honestly think Lil Wayne might be my favorite rapper of all time.
Bro, just
But your favorite, that's okay.
Yeah. 100%.
That's okay. You know, Greg Jeffries is my favorite baseball player of all time.
Yeah.
He's not a fucking Hall of Famer.
And that's
you know?
all
Like,
personal preference,
that's,
you know?
You know, when I was 9 years old, and he was came up for the Mets, I was like, I love this guy. He turned out to be a fucking Jesus-loving
I'm just saying, like,
bust.
if you asked, and also to me, I value people who are in the business, who understand this stuff. you could really just reel off a bunch of names that most of those people are going to say is better than Lil Wayne. Like most people are going to say Biggie, Tupac, Jay-Z,
Nas.
And that's 4 right there.
Yeah.
Like if you ask any insider, they're going to say those 4. And I said to Praino, then what are we talking about with Public Enemy? Because, I guess, obviously, that's Chuck D.
Then
we have Wu-Tang.
I mostly separate group. Like, you're not doing groups, although I will include single guys if they went off to do single things as a part of the conversation. Like, I'm a big Wu-Tang fan. I love Ghostface. I love Method Man. I'm even a RZA as a rapper himself stan, but not that they're
groups are different.
They're all time.
Like Beastie Boys is all time.
That's not because I'll take Wu-Tang and Beastie Boys or whatever over a lot of single rappers. Also, like when you talk about Jay-Z and Kanye, like his Watch to the Throne, that's like a compilation up. Like, what is that?
I'm glad you brought up Kanye. I mean, to me, Kanye by far is better than Lil Wayne.
Kanye is in the top 5 for sure, I think.
Okay, so you have Kanye. You given one other.
Yes.
Where are we putting like Biggie or Tupac?
I mean, like, this is like you're talking before my time right here. Like,
bro,
this is different eras, man.
Then don't have this
This
discussion.
is different
then
eras.
Don't have this discussion.
Like, you have to understand. I grew up in. I was born in 1996. What time? When did Biggie die?
Dude, you can't have this discussion if you're gonna. This is what I can't stand about your generation. I'll be the old guy now. It's before my time. Dude, that's like me saying I didn't know.
Grow up listening to this stuff.
Led Zeppelin was before my time. Pink Floyd was before my time.
But here's the thing.
I still know the
again,
Beatles. I still know
them. It's sort
them.
of a different conversation. Again, it's like what I do with basketball players. Like, I am going to judge you if I watched you because, especially unlike music, you can't go back. It's pretty hard for me to go back and be like, hey, I'm just going to watch Bill Russell's whole career and see where he dominated. Like, I understand his statistics and everything he was able to do and accomplishments. I mean, fuck, they don't even have video of Will Chamberlain's 100-point game. But my favorite 5 rappers of all time are different than the top 5 rappers of all time.
100%.
So maybe we're getting caught here. And
but again, I just you guys got to refrain. Like people in your age have to stop refraining from. This is my biggest critique of people that are like 15 to 25. The before my time, you've never had more access to listen to music, watch movies, TV shows than ever before.
Sure.
Ever.
Yeah.
So this notion of before my time is, you know what it is? It's laziness.
And you know what? And I'm going to get a lot of heat for this, but, I mean, Biggie, he doesn't hold up.
That's reckless and wrong.
And I understand I'm going to get heat for that, but, like, he just doesn't. In my
first
opinion,
of all,
if I go back and listen, like, he just doesn't. He put out 2 albums, like we talked about, just doesn't.
I am going to, I think that's 100% bullshit.
He had some good songs.
What about DJ Khaled, who we have on the screen here?
He's not a rapper. He's a fucking
When
DJ.
you go back and you listen to Biggie, I'd like you to, when you say he doesn't hold up because he died and didn't put out more albums, I think that if you go back and you take the quality of Biggie's albums that he did put out when he was alive, they're stronger than Lil Wayne's first 2 albums. Now, you could say, over the course of Lil Wayne's career, he's got 60 songs I think are better than these 20 Biggie songs, but that's not really fair.
Yeah, sure.
Right? That's saying he doesn't hold up.
Yeah, like he obviously died at a young age. And Lil Wayne's had this longevity over him.
But by the way, real quick, what I've noticed as they're introducing the slam dunk performers, we're getting downvotes, and all these YouTube dorks who won't actually watch the video think we're going to show the video.
Of what?
Guys, we're not showing the actual slam dunk contest. It says NBA 3-point / slam dunk contest live commentary.
Guys, if you're going on YouTube to try to watch the slam dunk contest, what are you doing? It's obviously, that's not legal. It's copyright infringement.
Guys, do you want, literally, this is for people in the fucking YouTube comments. Do you want my password to watch this on TNT? How poor are you?
Go on Reddit, go to the NBA streams, watch just watch it somewhere else. This is not the place to
Who
go.
doesn't have the apps? Like, I don't even, The Reddit stream is like the definition of the
just
pores.
got another downvote. This is what I'm saying. Like somehow we've fallen. Like this has made its way somewhere on YouTube. That all the look. If you're living in.
I mean, is there a are we sure that that's what it's for?
It could be my comment.
I mean, it could be that he said Lil Wayne's a top 5 rapper and Biggie's overrated.
This is
You know,
amazing.
people could have just tuned in and realized that you're a scumbag who just shows up to basketball courts and throws people off their land, like the fucking, planting a flag in America, like the natives didn't exist. Who knows what these people are downvoting? But I agree. If you're downvoting because you came here for the NBA dunk contest, get it together. There's 30 other ways to watch it.
All right, so we have the judges. We have Dwayne Wade. We have Common.
Okay, so so far we have one of 2 guys in their life who have dunked.
Now it looks
Common has never dunked.
Candace Parker.
Has dunked once?
No.
I think I saw a video of her dunking in high school. Maybe once.
And we also have.
I'm not saying you have to be able to dunk to fucking.
Bro, we have actors.
But what is this?
Chadwick Boseman. This is. I'm done. I'm done.
Where's Dr. J?
That's what I'm saying. Where's Dr. J? Where's Dominique Wilkins?
Pippen.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow, Candace Parker actually has dunked before in a WNBA game. Only 2 players have. Brittany Griner, Candace Parker.
Who dat? Pippen. I'm into Pippen being there.
Joe,
Chicago.
2 of the 5 judges did not play. Are those the judges? Am I correct in this? 2 of the 5 judges did not play in the NBA. This is embarrassing.
3 of the 5 judges did not play in the NBA.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Only 2 played in the NBA.
By the way, what's our snack situation over here?
Oh, we got beef sticks. You want some sausage?
You got beef sticks. Where are those fucking pretzels? You got peanut butter pretzels?
I got
got
peanut
you.
butter pretzels. I got tons of candy.
How am I trying to do this NBA dunk contest without peanut butter pretzels? Who am I? Some guy who's going on YouTube trying to find the dunk contest? What kind of poor situation is happening here?
Somebody who lives in Indonesia or one of those countries. I don't know. It is funny, though, the thought of people thinking they're going to get. Oh, Nick loves the beef sticks.
I like those beef sticks, too. I was actually
They are good.
surprised. The problem with the beef sticks, they're a bit addicting, but unlike the peanut butter pretzels, I'm not sure you should eat 7 or 8 of those in a sitting.
I had 4 beef sticks earlier.
Yeah, I'm not sure you should have like 10 a day. I'm not sure that's good for you.
Yeah, I'm glad everyone's going to love us eating on air, guys.
Hey, guys, if you don't like it, kindly fuck off. This isn't a podcast.
I'm good.
You sure?
This isn't a
Nick
podcast.
likes to feed me, I've noticed, Joe.
Yeah. So last night, your Valentine's Day was Taco Bell?
Taco Bell and the AVN Awards. And an episode of Curb. By the way,
Creepy as fuck.
Nick recommended watching, and I will say it was entertaining. It was so bad, so bad. So like Esther
Who
Koo,
hosted the AVN Awards?
2 porn stars, but then Esther Koo is there. This was last year's.
Okay.
This isn't this year's.
By the way, I saw the Joker with Chris Wilde and Esther Koo.
I felt bad for Esther. I told him that last night. She walks out and had to do a 5-minute stand-up set.
I mean, the AVN Awards have had comedians there for years, and it's never made sense.
I know.
And I've never watched it. But
But my point
first
is,
of all,
I felt bad.
Dwight
'cause
Howard is attempting some sort of weird dunk that
Oh, there you go.
isn't good in theory.
What was that? What was that Dwight Howard dunk?
It was some sort of 361. I don't know. Like I feel like if I need an explanation for why your dunk was good, he was like, well, this was how Kobe posed before on the cover of his Sports Illustrated when he was in high school. Like if I need what was this?
He's looking. Who's he looking at? The judges?
He smiled.
That's a 40, 41, 41.
He'll get a 46.
No way. No, who is Scottie Pippen
What'd
to
I-
give him a
what'd I
9
say?
for that?
What did I say?
41. I'm the dot. Joe Praino.
I should be an NBA dunk contest judge.
You just give the total score of what it is.
I'll be like, guys, we don't need 5 people. I'll give you the score out of 50. 41.
Do we think Common has ever dunked? He seems
No.
he seems tall.
Does he?
Yeah.
In what world does he seem tall?
He was standing up next to Candace Parker. How tall is she?
He's standing next to Dwayne Wade, who's 6'5". Common is 6'1" maximum.
Okay, we have the props of jumping over people. Dude, I like I like my idea of jumping over like
How
animals.
tall is Common?
Common 6 foot flat.
Okay, I'm wrong.
Balled out in the
Okay, so we
I
Celebrity
mean,
game
by the
last
way, Common being
a birthday cake, a lit birthday cake.
it's lit.
Just gonna say that.
Okay, we have a lit birthday cake. What do we like about this?
Nothing.
Not a damn thing.
Is it his birthday?
Let's see what it says. Happy birthday. Airplane mode?
Yeah, that's his nickname. That makes sense.
Why is his nickname?
It's also a fantastic movie starring our boy Chris Wilde.
Why is his nickname Airplane Mode? Maybe because
he
he gets
flies, dog.
hella air.
Ultimate Software? That's a bad
Because
sponsor.
he flies, but he can't do it if your LTE is on. The great thing about when we do these live commentaries and we have to watch without sound, if I need sound to understand what's going on, I hate your dunk.
Yeah.
I hate your dunk if I need to know
I'm
what's
good.
happening.
I don't need on air, Nick. I show a little respect.
So he's gonna jump over his boy and a cake.
Yeah.
That's a fresh jacket, by the way.
All right. So he's jumping over his boy and a lit birthday cake.
Or is he jumping? Where's this birthday cake? Is he jumping? No, the birthday cake's just there. He's not jumping over the birthday cake.
And he has a bunch of dancers to root him on. I'm not a fan of this at all.
They're all wearing like fleeces.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, I hate it when you use your boy to like push off.
Yeah. Not a fan of this dunk.
Not to mention he missed.
Are those the Heat dancers?
Looks like it. They got the
Why do they
Miami
have them
Vice
dressed
colors.
like they're ushers at fucking Radio City Music Hall?
Okay.
I hate this dunk. 43. 3 9s, 2 8s.
You know what I love about the dunk contest is the guys all with their phones out.
Dude, why does Trae Young have his flash on? Is there not enough light being pumped in? Are you kidding me, Trae Young?
That's a good point. Yeah, Praino, you make a good point. He's pushing off his boy's shoulder.
Illegal.
Pushing off his boy's shoulder. There it is. I don't like that.
Do I understand fully that I couldn't do that if I could stand on that guy's shoulders? Yes. Do I think pushing off is stupid? Also, yes. 43. They'll probably throw him higher, though. They'll probably go 44. Oh, look at this. Way too high. Way too high.
Egregious.
Common. Now I know Common has not dunked.
Yeah,
Common has just exposed himself as somebody who cannot dunk by giving that a 10.
Common gave it. Look at Shaq. Hold on. Look at Shaq with the camera stick.
So Common is saying this is the max you can do. I can no longer go higher than what I've just given. This is peak dunking for me.
It's ludicrous.
Common, stick to whatever the fuck you do.
He raps.
And he does the Microsoft commercials.
Played in the Celebrity All-Star game last night.
Bro, this guy in the comment section.
All I know is
Bro, this is too funny. This is
smoking aces.
Jack Angel. For the 18th time, we are not showing the slam dunk contest. I don't know where you are, what country, what city. Bro, go somewhere and find it. Like,
Slide into my DMs. I will give you my password for the TNT app. Oh, my God. He's going Billy Hoyle.
Who is this guy?
Amazing. This is Pat Connaughton.
Who?
He's on the Milwaukee Bucks. He's participating in the dunk
Went to
contest.
Notre Dame. And he's using Yelich.
Wow.
Right?
He's doing the Woody Harrelson warm-up.
Yeah. You know what movie that's from? Oh, I like it.
See,
I like it.
now he jumped over a guy, didn't use the guy as help,
Used Christian Yelich.
and dunked it.
Christian Yelich went full Woody Harrelson.
Now we're about to learn if Common is racist. If Common doesn't give this a 10, Common hates white people. I mean, this is the only reason. This is why we do these. We're about to find out if Common is racist. Isn't that exciting?
By the way, there's a great mural of White Men Can't Jump. I'll show you, Nick. It's on Windward Village Avenue, right by here. Giannis lost his shit. Joe, can you give me a Giannis reenactment? Can you do it? No, I didn't know if you could do a Giannis
Oh,
Greek.
I don't do Greek.
American
I don't even know what
accents.
Greek American accents. See, Common's racist. Common's racist. Common gave the other guy pushing off a dude a 9, and he gave Pat Connaughton.
The fact that Connaughton does not get a higher score is
racism.
Reprehensible.
You hate to call out racism. I love it, and I will blatantly call it out. How
Connaughton-
is that not better than Damon Jones, who pushed off a guy?
And needed 3 dunks. Connaughton got it on his first try. He doesn't get additional points or some sort of.
We get no additional points for getting it on your first try.
I know, but
it was a better dunk.
You should exactly, and you should also factor that in.
Also, only got to wear a hat while he dunked.
Well, it was
a costume.
It was a costume. Are you not understanding this?
White man can't jump.
Yes. Now, see, you're already done for me. You didn't dunk it on your first time like Connaughton.
The dude's trying to go through his legs. Reverse.
I mean, I'm not saying that's easy. I can barely touch the backboard.
That's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good. I like it. I think both of the last 2 dunks were better than Jones. I would like to see. Is there a defense of Jones in our comments? Is anybody saying that our call of Connaughton is better than Jones reckless? This is a pretty good dunk.
Yeah, it's a great dunk. Left hand goes back to his right.
Again, everything's thrown out of proportion because of what they gave fucking Damon Jones.
Yeah. The Jones number just skewed this whole contest. It ruined the contest.
10s across.
Perfect
See, like
score.
to me, that's not a 50, but it's like a 47. You know, a couple 10s, 3 9s.
By the way, Shaq on his phone is amazing.
Yeah, Shaq with the fucking.
I could watch Shaq here.
Hey, Scorsese, put down the fucking.
I could watch Shaq filming with that stick.
Gimbal.
Yeah.
Derek Jones.
This
should absolutely not be ahead of Pat Connaughton. That's my one beef so far.
This is ridiculous.
I'm glad I called Dwight Howard 41.
Yeah.
It should be 41, 43 or 44, 45, and like 47.
Have you seen White Men Can't Jump? No.
No.
What's the move here, Joe?
I'm tired of getting heat for not
hold
seeing
on.
movies.
Here's the thing.
I'm just done with this.
Everything needs a perspective, though.
I know. I'm just ball busting.
White Men Can't Jump.
I don't care.
Don't you dare call it a classic.
Well, it is a classic, but
get out of here.
Hold on. Classic is not.
Can you
classic
name any of the actors in it besides Woody Harrelson?
No.
Classic doesn't mean it's a must see. But you're living in Venice. You just shot hoops on the Venice courts.
We played a lot. Nick and I played a lot of basketball.
Like you should have seen White Men Can't Jump simply because of that.
And American History X.
Is that the mayor?
That was the mayor. The mayor going to IKEA on a Saturday night is one of the weirdest things I've ever heard.
Yeah, bro, you got to fix your life, man.
He's going to get some sort of armoire to store his dead bodies in. Because if you go to IKEA on a Saturday night, you're a serial killer. You should have seen White Men Can't Jump because you're living in Venice.
Yeah.
You should have seen Back to the Future because you have eyeballs.
I understand Back to the Future. Yes, I should probably see Back to the Future. I actually vouched for this last night for Valentine's Day. I'm like, hey, Andy, can we watch Back to the Future? We tried to. It was expensive. We settled for the AVN Awards.
Hold on. It was not expensive. You're going to make me look like a cheapwad. It was not expensive. I just didn't feel like paying for it last night.
Can I pay for Back to the Future? Can I pay for the Back to the Future bundle?
You have to admit, though, Praino, it's pretty ridiculous. I said between Amazon Prime, Hulu, Netflix, HBO, and Showtime.
No one has it.
One of them has to have it for free. The only thing offered for free was Back to the Future 3 on Netflix. I know for a fact I watched all 3 Back to the Futures over a weekend 3 years ago on Netflix, but I know how the distribution deals change. I was a little repulsed that I had to pay $4.
Honestly, sometimes when I'm looking for something, I will go. Well, first of all, I have been saying this forever that should be an app. People have said it works if you do it in Google. It doesn't work as well as you think. I've done it on Google, and then I look for something, and it is someplace. There should be an update. There should be an app that tells you where things are streaming and where they're not, and it should be up to date. Also, sometimes I'll be like, is this shit on Netflix? No, fuck it, I'm buying it. You could probably rent Back to the Future, right?
Yes.
For $4.
You spent $22 at fucking Taco Bell.
Okay, good point. Good point. And then another $15 on candy.
Yesterday was a
$6 on M&Ms alone.
Yesterday was a nightmare over here. You guys are just dropping on the court, kicking people off their basketball courts, getting Taco Bell diarrhea, watching the AVN award. You watched a porn award show instead of spending $4 to introduce this guy to Back to the Future.
We had a good night, though. We also watched the latest episode of Curb, which, by the way, they opened the episode. He's at Hamasushi on a date. So, yeah. No, it was
a fun night. Good Valentine's Day.
Oh, the best pillow talk we've ever had last night.
We're going to start recording Pillow Talk soon.
We pillow talked for at least an hour.
What did you guys talk about?
A lot of
sex.
A lot of girl stuff.
Creepy.
And then Nick was asking me questions about stuff and, just life stuff.
So, Nick, being in a relationship on Valentine's Day, but her not here, what did you have to do? Did you do anything?
Well,
did you send flowers?
Paige was here over the past weekend. We kind of did our Valentine's Day then. We both kind of agreed,
Did you send a card? Did you do anything? You had an Instagram post. I saw that. That's important.
Post.
That's very important to the women.
Yeah, exactly.
You didn't send a card.
Didn't send a card.
We got to work on that. You see all these cards I'm writing out here?
Sent a lot of cards.
I sent a lot of cards.
You do.
Cards are important.
We both kind of agreed, hey, we spent the past weekend at each other in Venice. The first time we saw each other in a couple months. That was kind of our Valentine's Day.
By the way, not to cut this short, Dwight Howard is back in the Cape. And thank you to CT real quick. He's donated $9.99 to watch Back to the Future 1 and 2. Thank you, CT.
Good job, CT.
The official car rental correspondent. Always helped us out, and he's helping us out again. Okay, so Dwight Howard is back to Superman. We've played this out now for how many years?
Well, this would be his second year in the dunk contest.
No. He's had multiple dunk contest appearances, multiple as Superman. He lost to Nate.
Shaq's hating it.
I don't know if Shaq's like.
At least Shaq is getting that on his. There's
the Kobe tribute.
There's his Kobe tribute.
It's gonna be a 50.
You can't do a tribute to Kobe and lose. He's going to get pity points here.
100%.
I'm not sure how I feel about this in general.
So now Kobe is Superman? I'm a little confused.
Can we let Kobe and Superman just both rest in peace?
Yes.
So what is
and by the way, Shaq is not the only Superman. The only Superman is Christopher Reeves.
Well, first of all, there was a Superman pre-Christopher Reeves.
I know.
Dude.
So he caught an alley-oop that somebody threw from behind the backboard. That's the dunk.
As Superman 24.
I think it's Jameer Nelson. That was. Remember him?
Yeah.
Oh, old Orlando Magic.
Yeah, point guard, former St. Joe's University. Yeah, I can tell. That's Jameer Nelson, right?
Jameer Nelson looks like Jose Altuve spent a little too many minutes on the beach. It's just like an extra tan Jose Altuve.
But did he get a tattoo?
That's unbelievable, that fucking thing, huh?
I said this on the last episode of our podcast. I've never hated a team more than I hate the Astros right now.
You see Chris Bryant destroy them today?
I didn't see Chris Bryant's thing.
Chris Bryant destroyed them. Chris Bryant did 3 minutes on it's a disgrace. They should all be punished. It's actually kind of good.
So opening day.
What is that?
49 to Dwight Howard.
I am disgusted. Can we get Dr. J is somewhere just
with women because that guy fucks.
49?
This does not compare to what Aaron Gordon did. It doesn't compare to what Pat Connaughton did.
He caught an alley-oop. He just caught a straight-up regular alley-oop. Jameer Nelson's pass
from a former point guard.
What did I got?
Jameer Nelson's pass was more impressive than fucking Dwight Howard's dunk. This is a disgrace.
What did I say
Pat
on the last
Connaughton, by the way,
right?
You called it.
I did.
What'd you say?
I last podcast I said he's gonna have some kind of Kobe tribute. He's gonna get pity points for it. He's gonna win the dunk contest.
Jump over Giannis.
Jump
over Giannis, dog.
Jump over Giannis while you're eating a Euro and you dunk it. That's what I would do.
Jump over Giannis while you shave meat.
Yes.
I mean, Giannis is a big fucking dude, dog.
God, he's an animal.
Giannis kind of squatting.
Look at the legs on Giannis.
Man, looks good in jeans. Couldn't do it.
What if he injured Giannis here? That would be some crazy shit. Like, what if he messed up Giannis?
Just like fucks up his neck.
Giannis, you got to learn, never trust the white man.
Now, I got to imagine they've practiced this, right?
100%.
Giannis
he told him exactly where to stand on the floor. Also, so here's my problem, and I loved Connaughton's first dunk. Isn't this the same dunk? I mean,
did he dunk it?
He dunked it. It's pretty great. Giannis is a big fucking dude.
What's he complaining about now?
I think he's trying to point out that he did in fact dunk it, and that Common was racist and gave him an 8 last time. And he's like, guys, this is.
Oh! Off the backboard.
I think that
like
maybe
it.
that's what he was. So it wasn't quite the same dunk.
No.
That's really impressive.
I like that a lot.
My only problem with Connaughton, and I think that he's going to get screwed here and somehow not end up in the final 2, even though he fully deserves it, is that they were too similar.
Oh, look at him. You better be staring down Condiment.
Yeah. 50.
That's strong. That's a strong play. Good job. All right, so Connaughton, a chance to get to the finals here if he doesn't get screwed. He should be in the finals because he should already have more points. Wow. That's really impressive.
The guy from Black Panther just looks high. Can we talk about that?
Candace Parker's cute, huh?
What did I say to you the other day? I feel like you don't listen to me, Nick. You remember me talking about that?
I feel like she's got a very...
Oh, Candace Parker?
I made a joke. We were watching NBA TV, and then I said I've always found her attractive. And then I made a joke I'd have to climb a ladder to go down on her. Anyway.
Wow, that was actually pretty good. See, I think that's a way better dunk than his first dunk, and I think that I'm talking about Derrick Jones Jr. now, and this deserves closer to a 50. This deserves like a 48, 49, but
that's badass. Left hand.
Yeah, but I still am rooting for him not to get in because I think he was overscored on his last dunk.
Yeah. Pretty badass.
So he's going to get in, and then it comes down to – so he's going to jump Connaughton here, and it's going to come down to what Aaron Gordon can do.
There's Dr. J.
Surprised he's not dead after the overscoring of Dwight Howard's 49.
By the way, Dr. J looks great. Does this guy age?
Yeah. Black don't crack, dog.
I mean, he looks amazing.
50s. I mean, we can't just – everything can't be a 50, too.
It's a participation trophy at that point.
Although I will say, I think those last 2 dunks were – it's hard to – those were both 50s.
Yeah.
That's fine. But we've given
By the way, he is a lefty.
Yeah. You can see that from the natural. It's still a pretty dope dunk.
So 2 advance or 3 advance?
2 advance.
2
Top
advance.
2.
So Dwight's out.
So
Dwight's out, which thank God.
Aaron Gordon needs a 46, which I bet
I'm
he
rooting
gets.
against Aaron Gordon. I think he probably has a 46 dunk in him.
Looks like he's had those things done, those suction cups.
But I'm rooting against him because I'm rooting for Pat Connaughton to get justice.
You're rooting for your fellow white man.
Well, I'm rooting for Pat Connaughton
to
get
Chance.
justice.
We got Chance the Rapper, who never takes off his hat.
Chance the Rapper, by the way, was at a show I did at the Improv Lab last year. And I'm doing a show at the Improv Lab tonight. He won't be there because he's still in Chicago. But if you're in L.A.
Was he wearing a hat?
He was wearing a hat.
Was he a nice guy?
I didn't talk to him. But I was told that he did laugh especially loud at one particular joke of mine.
Jumping over Chance. I mean, how tall is Chance? He's got to be under 6 foot.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
He's
like
not big at all.
Tiny.
He's my wheelhouse.
So now Aaron Gordon needs to jump over him and do something pretty fucking fantastic. Is that a 46?
I mean, it's nice. They're going to give him it.
Mm-hmm.
I bet you he gets a 47. Common's like, I'm just going to give a 10 for everything except for the white guy. Shaq filming is my favorite part of this contest, without a doubt. Shaq filming.
Pat Connaughton, another guy who's got a white guy who looks good, who's really good at basketball face.
Yeah.
White guy who looks good at basketball. I could pick white guys who are good at basketball out by their face alone. I'm not sure. I mean, I think this is a 46, but I'm not sure that dunk should be the one that gets him to advance. Again, this whole contest has been thrown off by the misjudging of Derrick Jones Jr.'s first dunk.
Yeah, I agree.
Justice for Connaughton.
Yeah.
Hashtag justice for Connaughton. I love that Devin Booker is filming this on an old school fucking camcorder.
Speaking of Back to the Future, I think that's the camcorder that Marty McFly was using.
That is not a 50, and I have serious problems with this dunk contest so far.
I agree.
I would have liked to have seen, as much as I like Derrick Jones Jr.'s second dunk, I would have liked to see a Aaron Gordon, Pat Connaughton. I think that was the deserved finals.
It's a disgrace. Now, Nick, how would these dunks compare to some serious vein damage there? Looks like he's been shooting up heroin.
As many people do in their wrists.
How does this compare to Aaron Moharris' attempt at a dunk yesterday, which was pretty amazing?
Again, by the way, I just want to say Derrick Jones Jr. advances by 1 point over Pat Connaughton. That 1 point, the racist common points.
I just like to point out these dunks don't even compare to some of the attempts that were happening in the Rising Stars Challenge yesterday. Ja Morant, Zion. The last minute of the entire game, it was just people attempting dunks, and it was amazing.
By the way, I've never seen someone so excited to watch the celebrity basketball game as Nick was yesterday.
I wasn't even talking about the celebrity game. I was talking about the Rising Stars game. But
I know.
Yes, the celebrity game was awesome.
I took a nap.
How about Spice Adams with the dribble moves, then getting blocked? I mean,
I've said the 1-on-2, that I think to me is the future dunk contest. Take two guys from a team, put them against one shot blocker. Do you just go down and yam it on the guy? Do you throw an alley-oop? Is there an alley-oop back to forth? I think shot blockers is the addition that the dunk contest needs moving forward.
I like this.
Even if just for a couple years. Mix it up, do it, then go back to the dunk contest.
Yeah, I mean, because the most exciting dunks are always when
On
it's
people.
over someone. Yeah. So make it almost like a block contest or a dunk contest. Rate the dunk, rate the block. What's better?
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Now, Nick, how do you think Joe would have fared in our 3-point contest yesterday?
I mean, I don't know. If you can't get legs into a shot, it's kind of tough.
I was thinking about it, by the way. The one thing that I also think would throw me off, I would have been shooting off of my non-shooting leg.
Yeah.
The right foot, the
Yeah.
strong foot, but also when I shoot, when you in basketball, your right arm goes up, your right leg goes up. I would have had to use my right leg as the base.
Yeah.
That would have been tough.
I will say, Praino, I've been playing more basketball in the last 2 weeks than I have
Here we go again.
in a long time. No. My shot is looking good these days. Nick,
He gets hot.
I get hot. The free throw line, we didn't put that. We did a free throw competition afterwards.
I have said many times, you are the epitome of white hooper. You will hit your set shot with strong consistency until anyone is around you.
I mean, he's right.
What the fuck's that supposed to mean? That's not true. Can we talk about?
If I get a hand, we've played 21 a couple times now. If I get a hand in
You're,
your face,
I mean, you're talking about getting your jump shot off on a guy that we have deemed Bilbo Baggins?
yeah.
Not exactly. I don't think hobbits known for their shot blocking ability.
I mean,
Aaron
yeah,
Moharris named Twerks with Wolves. The guy, I mean, he doesn't even wear shoes.
Can we talk about my corner shot?
Yeah. Your corner shot and horse, lethal.
Lethal.
But if
I'm talking
if
NBA
anyone
range.
is closing out on you,
That's not true. 21 I fare fine. You know you don't want to give me those long jump shots.
I'm just saying you're playing as I will go to the YMCA here in LA and I will find a 60-plus-year-old man to beat you in all shooting competitions.
That's not true.
It'll take me a day.
60?
Yeah.
A
60.
60-year-old
Yeah.
in shooting competitions.
Yeah.
What are we talking here? By the way, this Jack in the Box commercial is
3
lit.
points, free throws, because that's what happens when you're old and white. You just find
Look at this
guys got
triple
60
bonus
years of
Jack.
practicing.
$4.99. All right, I got to control myself. Nick knows. I'm like the Gremlins late at night. Have you seen Gremlins?
Yeah, I've seen Gremlins.
Okay.
You can't feed them past midnight, otherwise they turn crazy.
Okay, so we're finding a middle ground here with
Yeah.
Nick.
Yeah,
You've seen
Also, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say, Gremlins sucks.
it's not great.
Gremlins is like an overrated movie. They should have never made a Gremlins 2. We didn't need a Gremlins 2.
Well, Gremlins 2 wasn't that good, but
We didn't even need a Gremlins 2, though. I'm saying Gremlins didn't require. I know they did it because of like toys and shit.
I don't think
that's the kind of thing.
I don't think Gremlins was overrated. It's pretty good.
I saw Gremlins the same.
What's that girl's name in it? Oh, she's so hot. Phoebe Cates?
Yeah,
Ah. Her in Fast Times at Ridgemont High?
sure.
Have you seen Fast Times at Ridgemont High?
That's kind of a classic. That's kind of a must see.
Like I would
That
throw-
that is
Yeah.
sort of the original teen comedy.
I would enjoy watching that with you.
No,
Sean Penn,
haven't.
Judge Reinhold.
Do you have a list at this point?
That's actually a must watch.
I agree. Fast Times at Ridgemont High is a classic.
The introduction of music, popular music
There you
in the
go.
film. I believe written by Cameron Crowe,
It's great.
directed by the chick. I forget her name. Tons of big actors in it.
Sang asked if Gremlins was a Christmas movie.
A lot of people. I mean, it's as much of a Christmas movie as fucking Die Hard.
Yeah, I agree. If you want to say Die Hard's a Christmas movie, so is that. Okay, back to the dunk contest though.
Step Brothers Christmas movie.
Step Brothers is not a Christmas movie.
Yeah, they do Christmas. They get Hulk hands.
Wow.
Isn't that the same dunk?
Now it's
Didn't he
impressive.
already do that?
Jones has thrown it down over two people.
Didn't he do it already though?
That was
Ju-
the same dunk.
Jumping over if you jump over the first guy,
He went underneath his legs.
what
here?
does the second guy matter? Second guy may as well not even be there.
So this one he
Okay.
went in between his legs as opposed to last
Pretty
time.
good dunk.
Yeah. Well, what is tie-dye hoodie doing there?
Yeah, tie dye, get out of there. We don't need you.
Yeah, I don't know.
That one was pretty good.
I love watching the reactions of everyone.
He flies, no doubt about it.
Yeah.
I just don't like his first dunk that he pushed off somebody.
I agree. He's done so much better since the first dunk.
Airplane mode.
Now we're just handing out 50s. Just
Yeah.
everything's a 50 burger.
I told you, man, it's a participation award, and he crushed it. And there's been some great dunks, but you can't just give 50 to everybody. I don't know, man.
So how many dunks do these guys get in the finals? 2?
I'm not sure. Probably. It's 7:16. This is supposed to end at 7:30.
Oh, here we go. He's going to jump over a team of people.
Are these
But
the-
really, only the tallest one is who he's going to jump over.
I think these are the TikTok girls from yesterday.
I was just about to say the TikTok hose.
Who are these girls?
These are
Now, if he
famous
jumps over like 12 of
TikTokers.
these chicks, okay, now we're
Yeah.
talking.
Wow.
Finally, the fucking All-Star girls have their red blazers off. What
They're just dancing.
is he going to? What?
Chance is back. Stop! I'm getting annoyed. This
What do these girls have to do with anything?
I don't
I-
know.
If you have dancers that you're not jumping over, I've deducted 1 point. You can now max out at a 9.
Yeah, I mean, it's just there's nothing. I get that there's pageantry. This isn't pageantry though. This is just girls dancing, and he's gonna jump over Chance the Rapper. Haven't we already seen that dunk?
Use someone else. Why do you use Chance the Rapper?
Yeah.
Because like obviously it's Chicago. You're just pitying for points here. Jumping over someone who's 5'10".
So what you didn't understand is what they're saying is he had 24 girls dancing at midcourt, and he's jumped over Chance twice. 24 is for Kobe. The 2
It's
is
for
Gigi.
Gianna.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not as impressive.
No,
Not even close to as impressive as Jones last
I
dunk.
agree. I mean, if they give him a 50, then what? Like,
We've already seen this dunk. I guarantee it's a 50.
oh my God, this is dumb.
This is a terrible dunk contest.
It's fine. These are all great dunks. It's awesome. But
No,
like,
they are, but I'm
there
s-
has to be some competition
But
aspect of this.
that's what I'm saying.
I need him to need more points on his second dunk because he didn't do as good a dunk on the first one.
Yeah. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of this. I think this is what happens when only 2 of the 5 judges played professional.
But those 2 judges also gave him 10s. And those girls are now sitting back in their seat, and they did nothing. Justice for Pat. And also, Derek Jones Jr. is going to win this thing.
And they're
rightfully.
And they're bringing
in
this
the
guy back out.
Rightfully, in the finals, he's going to win, even though he doesn't belong in the finals.
They keep bringing Turtle back out to get jumped over.
From Entourage?
Yeah. I mean, what is going on?
You know what's wrong with the dunk contest? It's solely based off opinions. Like, can we get a dunk contest based off facts?
How are we doing that?
Yeah, if
Twitter.
If you bring
get everybody in the crowd with a fucking can vote on their phone.
if you bring in Joe Praino's blocker idea,
He
then
do-
I think it's something else.
Jones Jr. dunks with authority.
Yeah.
Airplane mode.
He throws it down. Dwayne Wade with the boy
Dwayne Wade
band.
can't believe what he sees, even though he's wearing aviation glasses.
And by the way, Joe, I've noticed more dudes dropping the LT earring, and I'll be honest, I kind of think it's disrespectful.
Well,
I feel like only Lawrence,
Dwayne Wade's got the flash, like bolt, right?
Yeah, and I know it's different, but I feel like only LT can do that.
The hanging.
Yeah, that's Lawrence Taylor's, man.
I mean, I agree with you. You get the LT if you're LT, and then if you want to go with the
do Mr. T.
yeah, if you want to do the like crucifix or whatever, the fucking I don't even is that what we're calling them? If you want to do the cross, I get it, some sort of religious thing. But Dwayne Wade's been rocking the flash thing. So we just do this forever because you guys are just gonna give everybody a 50. By the
Yeah.
way, that was a great dunk. Again, I just need a little bit of like. I need a little bit of. You need to leave something for. I've never seen anything like that. That's a 10. Look at old Pat Riley. Finally aging.
Yeah, seriously. All right, we can't just keep giving 50s out.
Well, Dwayne Wade, Common, Candace Parker, Scottie Pippen, and the Black Panther disagree with you.
I like Maniacal Mitch. At this point, they need to just bring a shark in a tank to jump over him, to officially jump the shark. Full Happy Days.
I like that. Also, Shark Tank reference.
Oh.
For that reason, I'm in. He's got somebody that is doing it. How cold could this guy possibly be? You're inside, dog.
This is former #1 pick. Who's he? What's his name?
Ooh.
From the Markel Fultz.
Is that Markel Fultz?
Markel Fultz.
That would make sense. Orlando.
Yeah, it's Markel Fultz.
That was sick.
It's pretty badass. Would you call that a windmill?
Yeah, it was a 360 windmill off the side of the backboard. That was pretty sick. See, that's why you have to leave room for a 50. He should have just won.
Look, Dr. J stood up to clap.
Yeah. See, but now he's got to go to some sort of dunk off because he tied.
He just said, "Tell me how my dick tastes," is what he said.
They need decimal points in the dunk contest. You should be able to get like a 9.5.
Yeah.
It was not a great off the backboard either. Markel Fultz, as good at throwing it off the backboard as he is shooting. Markel Fultz almost fucked him up.
This is a badass dunk, bro.
Watch it go off the corner. You see that?
Yeah. He makes it look so easy.
That was ridiculous. That was ridiculous. Common has reacted as he has on every single dunk for the entire contest besides anything that done by Pat Connaughton.
Bro.
Because as we have learned tonight, Pat Connaughton is racist. Or Common is racist.
And the guy from Wakanda he's just high.
Yeah.
Chad Boseman's just high.
What are we doing? Are we doing a no shoes dunk? Are they just splitting the trophy? There's got to be some sort of...
I mean, we're at 7:23. How does this thing end?
There's got to be some sort of dunk off, right? Why are there referees there? What do we need referees for?
I have no clue what is happening here.
I mean, no doubt, 2 Good dunks by both these guys.
Sure.
But the idea that this is 100-100 after two 50-point dunks from either of them.
This is Aaron Gordon's contest. Aaron Gordon should have won this by now.
Yeah, because I think he should have been in the again, I think the finals is wrong, but I agree.
I mean, overall.
Here we go. Now they've got Pat Connaughton's now just to shame the Connaughton family, they brought out Pat Connaughton's little brother.
Will Connaughton.
Yeah. Because he was like, I was going to have Markelle Fultz do it, but he just fucked it up. So random white guy wearing some North Face, you do it.
Yeah. All right. Another off the side of the backboard. That's the same dunk.
That, like, you 100% can't give that a 50 after what Aaron Gordon just did.
No way. You just can't.
You can't.
You can't. Can't do it. Kevin Durant
holding 5 phones so that he can tweet and then reply to himself. You just cannot give that a 50.
You just can't.
Again,
Great dunk.
Something that has to be kept in mind here is how I wouldn't have been able to do that with a stepladder and a trampoline.
Yeah.
So, but somebody's got to be a critic here.
Yeah.
As if Aaron Gordon's dunk is a 50, that can't be a 50.
I gave it a 48.
Who's going to be the guy?
The dude from
Who's going to be the one to fucking
Black Panther, Wakanda Forever.
50?
Dude.
I mean, I guess this works because we're getting more dunks, but also,
Dr. J not impressed.
if Aaron Gordon doesn't put up a 50 here, he loses, and that is bullshit, right?
I mean, I'll be honest. This is bad. You can't just give 50s.
Again, free dunks. We're getting free dunks here.
Chance the Rapper has.
There we go. Chance the Rapper. Is Aaron Gordon fucking Chance the Rapper?
He has not worked this hard in years. Can the guy just enjoy a night out at an NBA arena?
Aaron Gordon's like, who is a famous guy who will be in Chicago who's under 5'8"? That's what I need. I mean, it's sick.
It's a 50.
It's a 50, and we go on to double OT.
They got to bring out Barack Obama, man.
Yeah, somebody's got to dunk over Obama.
Yeah. While he's holding Michelle.
Yeah.
I mean, do some other Chicago shit. I don't know what they got to do.
I need Barack Obama over there, Aaron Gordon to jump over him, the ball to be dropped out of the air by one of the many drones that Barack Obama used during presidency, and him catch it and throw it down.
I love it. Yes, we can.
That's a sick dunk, but haven't we, in this contest, didn't we see jump over a guy, put it through my legs, dunk?
Over Chance the Rapper as well.
But
I'll be honest, Praino, I've never had a dunk contest in my memory where they all look so similar. It's tough to differentiate the dunks.
Jones did this.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like so many.
He did this dunk.
So many of these dunks are the same.
So now I'm like, get it out of there. Justice for Pat. Let's be honest, a white guy was never winning in Chicago. Here we go. Going to another round. They're like, we had to give it a 50 because we just gave it a 50 when the other guy did it.
This is.
Is somebody going to take off from the free throw line so I can get the fuck out of here?
Yeah.
Are you doing a show tonight, Andy?
I don't know.
I have a 12:25 spot at the fucking Improv.
12:25. You're doing the late show?
Doing that late night at the Lab, which I think they've turned into some sort of comedy in the round. I really couldn't be looking less forward to this.
Is Tripoli on that show? I looked at the calendar.
I have no idea.
Yes, he is. Saw it.
Okay, we're missing this. I'm hopping in the YouTube comment section. Thanks to Taylor Sparrow. The TNT commentators are saying they should end with a tie. Anything to get these judges off TV.
Who are commentating this, by the way? Oh,
Reggie, Kenny, and Kevin Harlan.
Real sad that we're missing this Kevin Harlan
Look
commentary.
at these kids.
These,
Here we go.
these
Look at all these kids with their phones out.
This is future cucks written all over it, these kids.
They're current cocks. That kid's fucking that kid's girlfriend.
Travel.
Way inside the free throw line. I mean, again, a 2 feet inside the free throw line tomahawk dunk is legit, but you are nowhere near the free throw line.
And this is what I love. What did I say, Praino? Even before they showed him. We need Dominique. We need Dr. J. Two of the most legendary dunkers of all time.
I think he might have been close if he'd gone from the free throw line.
Yeah.
Bro, he's no MJ.
I mean, bro, he also fucking tomahawked it. He didn't just put it down. But again, he was 2 feet in front of the line. I mean, if I'm Aaron Gordon, you know what I do? I do the same free fucking dunk, and I do it from the free throw line. I'd be like, look, dog, you stole my dunk. I'm going to steal your dunk. I'm just going to do it the way you meant to. Ooh, and here we are.
48.
Who didn't give it to him? Candace and
Wakanda.
Wakanda? It's a ridiculous dunk, but it's also a dunk that, like, I've seen in games.
I was just going to say that. This is something you'd see in a game. You're in a dunk contest.
Yeah.
There's no defenders. Do
Yeah.
something crazy.
You got to go from the free throw line. That's the thing is, it's crazy. It's one of those things like 100-mile-an-hour pitch in baseball. It's like, how is it possible?
Well, at this point, you again bring in Dr. J, bring in Dominique Wilkins, bring in Shaq, bring in some other people.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, how is it possible that on a randomly selected distance, 60 feet 6 inches, like extremely fast pitch is right where it goes to 100?
Yeah.
How is it possible that the free throw line, randomly selected as the shot that you get to take for a free basket after getting fouled, is also the limit at which human beings can dunk from?
Have him jump over Taco Fall
Yeah, jump over Taco for free tacos.
while he's holding a taco, the Taco Bell Skills Challenge, which happened earlier.
He's like, dog, I mean, I know Taco's here, but
Oh, he's doing it.
holy shit, if he jumps over Taco.
While he's holding a taco. See, why guys?
Who's taller, do you think? Taco Fall or Kevin Hart on top of Chance the Rapper?
Taco.
Like, if Kevin Hart was sitting on Chance the Rapper's shoulders, are they as tall as Taco? I'm saying no.
Bro,
Dude, can we talk about Taco Fall's pants?
He's
We're
dressed
talking
like
about
This
yeah.
style
he's dressed
right
like
here.
Beetlejuice.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Beetlejuice, taco.
Aaron Gordon's like, I don't know why I'm doing this.
Have you
It's
seen
never
Have
gonna
you
work.
seen Beetlejuice? No way.
I haven't.
Do you know who's in it? Do you know who plays Beetlejuice?
No.
Michael Keaton.
Wow.
Okay.
That's it. It's over.
Please just give it to Aaron Gordon.
It's no. There it is.
He's
It's
Taco
over.
Fall.
He jumped over Taco Fall.
He should have won it a long time ago.
They're not gonna. That's a 49 or a 50. It's got to be. Who's not giving it to him?
All right, let's see these scores.
Meanwhile, Donovan Mitchell has black guy who looks like he can't play basketball face.
Now he pushed off on him.
Nah,
I don't think he
No, he
did.
didn't. But he did come through his head a little bit. Taco had to kind of like take it. He didn't push off him.
He grabbed the
He did
ball.
go through his head a little bit. I'm still giving it to him. To me, that's better than 2 feet in front of the free throw line.
If you think we did a better job commentating than they did as judges, give us an upvote. Give us a like. Support us. Subscribe to us.
See, that's the thing. It's like you got a little bit of like, it's almost like he dunked on Taco Fall, which, I mean, poor Taco. He doesn't get in the game, and he has Aaron Gordon's nuts on the back of his head on national television. Look at Adam Silver. He's like, I'd let you put your nuts on my bald head.
By the way, if you're a dirtball and you're not subscribed, subscribe to us right now, guys.
Put on post noties.
Yeah, you get all the alerts. If you're not a dirtball, we got tons of great content.
Oh, my God! They didn't give it to him. I think that is ridiculous.
This was rigged.
I think that is ridiculous. I actually was thinking somebody would throw him a 9, and it would be a 1-point victory. I think that is ridiculous. Jones Jr. was scammed his way through this entire contest. Again, dunks were ridiculous, but the idea that he got through Connaughton in the first round and that he survived Gordon here is absurd. Yes, he took his dick through the back of his head, but the important part was For him to successfully do that dunk, he had to clear Taco Fall's shoulders, which he did.
He's not jumping over Chance the Rapper.
Which he did multiple times. I cannot believe they gave him a 47 on that.
It's disrespectful.
Aaron Gordon half-white?
Yes.
Racism all through this competition.
Yeah. I assume he's half white. He's
Hey,
light skinned.
comments. Smoking Aces fucking sucked.
It was pretty bad. Pretty bad. Who are these people?
I don't know. I've asked who that chick is like multiple times.
The trophy is bigger than the chick holding a trophy. Valerie Vargas, Senior VP of Advertising and Creative Services at AT&T.
Used to work for AT&T.
You did?
I did.
What'd you do?
I sold cable and
Do you know
internet
Valerie?
door to door. Nope.
You went door to door?
Door to door.
You knocked on doors and asked if they wanted cable internet?
I was a salesman.
I'll be honest, Joe. This is not good. This is not a good look for the NBA. The fact that Jones won this.
I just think his last dunk was less than exceptional. I thought his last dunk left the door open for Gordon, and I think Gordon did just enough. And at that point, by the way, they had to do multiple dunks that they didn't think they would have to do.
Look at this stat line. The last Heat player to win was Harold Miner.
Baby Jordan, they called him.
Baby Jordan, which was disrespectful for that nickname. 93 and 95. Aaron Gordon is like, what the fuck, bro? Disrespectful. Completely disrespectful.
You can tell by his face, he knows he didn't win.
I'm not saying that this is the biggest cheating scandal of the year, but it's right up there. Yeah, I mean, who's he talking to? He's talking to an usher.
Look at Kenny.
What?
Kenny doesn't
What
know.
is the deal with everybody going with like rifleman glasses these days? Why do both Kenny and D-Wade look like they're going to the shooting range?
They're Jeffrey Dahmer glasses.
Yeah.
Look like you've just killed somebody and then ate their body and then had sex with it. It's Jeffrey Dahmer glasses. Like, those are straight up serial killer.
And the TNT, there's no TNT wardrobe crew who are like, you and D-Wade shouldn't wear the exact same glasses?
I don't know, but I do know that this thing is an abomination.
I have many problems with this.
Yeah, not good. No bueno.
Oh, there's Ramona Shelburne.
The Gordon is not happy. Visibly not happy.
Yeah. Him and Pat Connaughton should file some sort of complaint together.
A grievance. Bigger cheating scandal, this or the Astros. Pretty close.
Yeah. God, the Astros are just embarrassing themselves daily these days, huh? Can somebody just be like, we're fucking gigantic assholes? Call it a day?
Yeah.
And honestly, I cannot believe the amount of Astros. Like, I get it that Astros, like, let me say this. Instead of trashing the Astros fans that are still defending them, which deserve to be trashed endlessly, I think you're maybe the worst people to ever live. Can I just say, I would just like to go out of my way and do more of a positive thing. Props to the Astros fans who are taking this one on the chin and being like, fuck this. I feel terrible. This sucks. This is bullshit. Props to you for being mature. Because, goddamn, there's so many Astros fans that are fucking being cheddar dicks about this. There's a word we haven't used around dirty sports in a while.
The cheddar dictum is high with the Astros fans.
Yeah.
But look, let's wrap this up. Guys, thanks for everybody for tuning in. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to us on YouTube or the actual audio podcast. It's all in this. Just scroll down. The links to subscribe to our podcast, new episodes every Monday and Thursday, are all right there on iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud, Instagram, Twitter.
New Costco video tomorrow. Get hype.
Couple of things. I've got a laundry list of things I want to close out here with. First of all, like Andy said, subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube. Subscribe so you get notification of the upcoming podcasts. 2, Pat Connaughton and Aaron Gordon have proven one thing tonight, and it's very important. Common is a racist. No more supporting Common. The guy hates white people. If you're out on a basketball court, ask permission to shoot. It is honestly common decency, and I hope that these guys have learned something here tonight. I'll be in Colorado next week for Aspen Laugh Fest. You can see me in Aspen and then Boulder and then Denver. Go to joepraino.com for shows. And Valentine's Day was yesterday, and I have 2 tracks on a compilation album called Valentine's Day is for Suckers, available now on Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, and all places, Pandora and SiriusXM. So listen to that.
All right, guys. Thank you to everybody who stuck with us. And if you don't have TNT, get a job because it's really not that expensive. We're going to be back Monday for a new podcast, and we'll discuss what's going on in the sports world. All right, Dirtballs, thanks for sticking around. Can't even talk. Have a great rest of the weekend, and most importantly, stay dirty.